Wow. Isaac, incredible timing.
Yes, always.
Hello and welcome, everybody. We have two very special guests today. We have Reii, Valentina, the most racist groiper, and we have Wade Stotts, who looks incredible.
I know.
Thank you.
You get this incredible setup.
He's got a
It's
great setup. His show looks like that. It's his whole show. It's awesome.
Yeah, just very talented friends who know how to set up cameras. Got good friends.
Yeah. Amazing. Obviously, Denzel Rust and our fearless leader, Isaac Simpson, and I'm Swampist.
Yeah, dude, I spent like days and days trying to get my podcast set up good, and it was just like I'm so retarded at it. It was just like the more I worked on it, the worse it got, and it's still bad. I just could not figure it out. Like it was like I could not get it right.
Dude, switch your mic to your main mic. I think I'm listening to your computer mic.
Exhibit A, yeah.
But this is the Mama Matrix for anybody who is uninitiated. This is where we go through the news of the day and we find where it fits on the spectrum of gay, retarded, Jewish, or goy. So that's what we're going to do. And obviously, it's great when we have a guest. There's big news dropping today. That's why we had to have Reii on, because she's our black correspondent, and for Mom of the Magazine. And then Wade is obviously he's our probably the only pure white person that's ever been on the podcast.
It's still
pleasure to be here.
It's still
and we have our
last white man in America.
The Goy Slave too. I forgot. We have to mention our beautiful, amazing Goy Slave that actually keeps the whole show actually running. So
yes, he does not speak. He's a silent partner.
He speaks from time to time.
The silent partner.
So obviously the big news is the verdict that just came out, right? So what do we think about this?
He did do something, it seems.
He didn't. Yeah, the Dindu did do.
So tell us, somebody tell us the background here. Tee it up for our listeners.
Tee it up. I think everybody knows. This is probably, along with who's our girl? Who is the woman? The woman from Ukraine.
Yeah, Irina.
Yeah, these happened somewhat around the same time. I'm not sure. They kind of all blend together. But yeah, I mean, this was one of those big racial situations. I'm very excited for Reii, for your take. How do you feel about this?
Can you say this?
Oh, what happened?
You're supposed to be good at radio, bro. You got to tell us what happened here.
Sorry, I'm so excited. My crush is on our stream. Okay, so Frisco, Texas, track meet. A young scholar is sitting in the tent of the wrong track team. I don't think he was even on a track team or anything. I think he was just there. And he's like sitting in their tent, like a rival school. And the guy, what's the white kid's name? Austin?
Metcalf, yeah.
Austin Metcalf.
What is going on? Hey, get out of our thing, pushing him, all that sort of stuff. And it ends up being a whole thing. And he turns around, Carmelo Anthony turns around, stabs him. So, and he dies pretty much instantly, stabs him in the heart. Kid runs, throws the knife, and it turns into a horrible thing. His twin brother, I think, is there, or like his little brother, I think is his twin brother or something like that, or his little brother is right there, basically holding him as he dies. Horrible story. And then obviously it turns into this whole, he starts a GoFundMe, he raises, $600,000, his parents move. He starts getting support from the entire sort of black industrial complex. And this then, sort of turns into, and his father his father does the terrible cucked thing where he's like, "Oh, this isn't about racism. Don't be
the
racist."
dad says, don't blame black people, right? Because I think isn't the whole thing that they have like a team of people that come to your house and tell you to do that after your child is killed?
Yeah.
At least they used to.
You
Yeah.
get visited.
Yeah.
What's that team called? What's the name of that team?
It's I would look it up. It's something from like the DOJ sends them out. It's like literally like it's really oh god.
Yeah, I think they disbanded this like shortly after the Carmelo Anthony thing happened. So I think it brought enough attention to it that I don't think it exists anymore. I may be wrong, but yeah, from what I remember. And another thing to mention here, you talked about the GoFundMe, but like I think that his family was like buying a new house, like you said, they moved, and then they got him like an Escalade. And had like a whole bunch of like bodyguards, and it was just a really the dad going like, don't blame anybody for this. That's one side of the family reaction, and the other family reaction was like, great, we get to get rich off of our son or brother like stabbing a kid.
Ray, what's your take?
Yeah,
How do you
what's your
feel about
take
this?
here, Ray?
Ray just had a big.
I don't know how based Ray is, so I'm like.
She's the most based. She went pretty. She went
based.
pretty hard on this yesterday. Did you put out something?
I just posted my video yesterday, and it got like it has now 2.7 million.
Yeah.
Whoa! Really? Nice work.
Yeah. Ray is also the Nick Fuentes is her secret boyfriend. He loves her. So, and she's fighting for Nick Fuentes with Candace Owens.
Wait, so what was the video? Oh, this is the. Oh my God! Wow, damn, you look good in this video, Ray.
Thank you.
Yeah, she always looks good. She's the best. She's my favorite.
I feel like your mic might also not be on the right setting.
Who, me?
You can set the mic setting on. I think Ray. It's like probably coming from a computer.
Oh yeah, one of your settings.
But anyway, okay. So what's your take, Ray? What do you? I mean, is there a take to even have on this? Like, what do you think about this?
Is my mic working?
Yeah, it's working. We can hear you. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so my whole take on this is the black community, they know he's guilty, but they just want to take up for him because he's black. That's the whole thing. They have this little tribalism thing, and it's really toxic. And the whole thing of not holding each other accountable is damaging the black community, and that's what we're seeing. So the people out there protesting this are all just brain dead. They're all parroting each other's what everybody's saying. Oh, Carmelo's innocent because this happened. He's a white boy. He was bullying the black boy. No.
I mean, I don't feel like it is. If it was reversed, if a white kid killed a black kid and he got away with it, you're gonna have massive riot chimp out. But it doesn't seem. I tend to find now. There might be other examples of this, but it always seems like. If it's like obvious that a black dude does something retarded and he gets justice is served, for the most part, you don't see the massive chimp outs from the blacks, from the black community. I don't know if there's
also a weird
counter example.
It's weird that it's a stabbing in the heart. That's kind of a bitch. It's kind of a bitch move. It's not a very black killing. Blacks don't usually stab people in the heart.
Yeah,
it's kind
that's
of a
like
It's very Hispanic, actually.
It's like a knife, Like blacks don't really. Do they have like knives? That's not really a black thing. They don't like carry around knives.
I'm pretty sure that's like how Elliot Smith died.
It's like what kind of fucking Elliot Smith ass crime is this? Chill out, like emo fucking black guy. Like stop stabbing people. What are you doing?
Wade, what are your thoughts?
What's the black stab someone?
Where did Goyslave go?
Goyslave's here. I just took him off the screen, but he's here. He's never gone. He's always with us. Because soon we get into the Matrix.
Well, I remember like the first time I ever heard somebody say that they were like thrilled when OJ got off. Like I was an adult when I first heard somebody be like, no, as like a black man in America, I was thrilled because it meant that we got one over on the like white cops or whatever. I was shocked by that, and I heard it, oddly enough, I heard it at an after church meeting. So like I was at this church, and they were like, hey, stay later, and this guy's gonna, you can have lunch, and this guy's gonna talk about his story. And like he mentioned the O.J. Simpson story as like a heroic time in his life where he was like, you know what, I think I'm going to be okay in America. I like that kind of tribalism or whatever. I think it will always at some level exist, but like I think I would be curious. I mean, if it were to go the other way, I assume that it would be at some level like a sort of just like we would be like, oh, okay, I guess there's still plenty of rot in the system. But the sad part is that like you're waiting around and just hoping that some local judge like has a head on his shoulders and can like tell what murder is, and can see through a little bit of the like, can see through. I think there was one instance where they said like, Carmelo Anthony said like, touch me, see what happens or whatever. And it's like the guy's like baiting him to like try. He like walked in that interaction wanting to stab somebody, and you're like, the fact that the judge saw what was going on, sadly it is an exception, and that's why we are all talking about this, because it's a flashpoint. We're going like, I don't know, what kind of country do we live in, or like what kind of county is this like particular one where this thing happened. We're all like waiting with bated breath to see if like there's some normal judge out there.
Dude, the judge was like, hey, I want this done. He was like, I want this done by like June 12th or something. He was like, we're not messing around, we're gonna get this done, I want this done quick.
He wanted it done before Juneteenth.
Yeah, he wanted it done ASAP. That's probably, maybe he was thinking about that, but yeah, I mean, it's the judge. So yeah, judge. It's the whole legal justice system, from magistrate. So when something goes down, how are we setting bonds? To what's the prosecutor? How's the prosecutor looking at this? Luckily, and not luckily, but I don't know if that's the right word, but if this happened. If this happened in some very progressive city, I don't know, like, you may not hear about it, because then, you also have the news, the local news might not cover it. The police might not really necessarily like talk about it. It might, there's a million, stabbings, murders. They was like, oh, these kids got in a fight and somebody accidentally died or something. You might never hear about it. He might get, manslaughter from the get-go. It doesn't turn into a big story. So it's like Frisco, Texas just happened to be, and Reii, I think you're in Texas, right? I think Texas is going to treat some of these things a little differently than, if this happened at Seattle or something weird, or, if this happened in New York, that's, some prosecutor just decides, this was just a mistake. And he's 17, could have tried him as a juvenile. Then maybe there's never even, nothing happens, So that's really like, it's dicey right now the way that whole thing is going. So yeah, that's weird.
So why are black people so violent, Right? Can you tell us?
I think it's a lot of things. It's genetics or their environment, because what is his fucking name? Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo, baby.
He didn't grow up in the hood.
No.
He was in the suburbs, but
Yeah, you can tell he's kind of a bitch. You can tell he's a little bit of a bitch. Yeah.
So yeah, that was actually I think that's actually part of why this was a little bit more of a story, because he's a kind of like he doesn't look like your usual suspect. And it's like he clearly got, pulled into some sort of culture.
Yeah.
I want to, I'm going to be, who gets tough at a track meet?
Yeah, like what? Like this
wasn't a basketball game.
Like, wait, yeah, he's carrying a knife at the track meet. Like what?
Yeah,
even
it wasn't a football game where you're like fighting with some, it was like, I'm at the track meet.
So Reii, were you? Sorry, go ahead, Wade. No.
I was just going to say that if Carmelo wanted to like shame the white guy at the track meet, then just join the right race. Like, very easily could have happened.
Challenge him to although to be fair, white dudes are getting really fast now.
Yeah.
Well, this is an update. I got to find out.
The highest paid cornerback in the NFL right now is a white guy.
Okay.
Cooper DeJean. So the whites are getting very fast.
They're adapting to run away.
And I think a guy ran like a 4.3 at the combine recently, a white guy. So something's going on. I don't know what it is. And they're almost always the pure whites. It's like the mixed white, the mixed don't. I think there's something. It's like they mess it up. The mixed don't get as fast. You would think like you could get like
sort of genetically engineer the
it's like the pure whites. Like you have the Christian McCaffreys. You know, you just have like it's like these pure whites do really well right now. So the white athlete is ascendant. So yeah. So Ray, tell us before we get into the Matrix. Tell us about your origin story a little bit.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know your origin.
Because Ray has become a little bit of a phenomenon in the far right
obviously
reaches.
2 million
and she doesn't
views
even
on the videos,
and she doesn't even J-pill. She literally just says the N-word a lot and is very mean to black people.
There's some. What is this noise? There's some sort of noise. I think it's you, Swampist. Anyway, sorry.
Me?
Go ahead. No, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I've been creating content on TikTok before I came to X. And TikTok is like really faggot about right-wing stuff. They'll actually target your stuff. And if you say anything, then they'll take it down. But the leftists who attack you, they'll let their shitty comments stay up and stuff. So I moved to X, and I grew my audience more there. And I wasn't really making videos like at first, but I started to make one because I was suggested this by a friend who also content creates. She was like, you should make videos and give your thoughts about different trending topics. But I didn't really do trending topics. I just did things that were on my mind at the time. Like my first one was about I think it was about the EBT bullshit and how they were shutting it down. That one took off really well. So I listened to my audience and did more, and here I am.
Do you like rehearse your whole thing? Do you like write your stuff?
No, I just get on camera and just let it out.
That's cool. Yeah.
Your rants are very well put together, I would say.
That's great.
We have Pub Wang Half. He's our social guy. He's good.
What up?
Wait,
what up,
so
guys? Hey.
were you always based though? Like, how did you become based? Like, even from birth?
Yes, I there was just something in me that did not like black people. And it didn't get out until
Dude, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. I was a self-hating Jew for a very long time.
Reii Valentina. Based from birth.
I was kind of a woke wannabe wigger, so I get it. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, but my thing was I was in the Japanese culture, and
that'll do it.
Japanese culture, they're really quiet, respectful. They have cool shit, and I would always look up to them. And
what kind of culture?
Japanese culture.
Oh, Japanese.
So you were in Japan.
A lot. Yeah, I wanted to go to Japan and live there.
Would you ideally date a Japanese man? Would that be your top choice?
I mean, back when I was into Japan, yes, I was like, oh my god.
Ray, do you think
dudes?
Ray, do you think if we took just a small community of blacks, placed them in Japan, and made them kind of the test community for a new generation of blacks, that we could come up with some kind of, they kind of like you, like we a test group and then we release those into society? And
I would like people like me you're talking about?
Well, yeah, how can we reproduce this is my question.
Well, the thing is, people need to be more open-minded. So if they're not, then like the hood niggers, then no. They're closed-brained.
Right, but I'm saying if we took just infant blacks and placed them in Japan, like...
I mean, I've met black people that live in Japan, and they turn out pretty normal. Not all of them, not the third world ones, but like...
But the third world ones, like the Africans, are usually pretty fine, at least in the U.S. The other thing... I don't know. I live in the South, dude. You get a lot of Rays in the South. I will say that. You get a lot of blacks that are very anti nonsense. and they are not to say that they're like, hey, Whitey, you're my best friend. It's not like that. They're definitely like fucking hate the best dude. I don't think they do this in other cities. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never seen it anywhere else. There's like 3 or 4 really good bars in New Orleans that are black bars, and they're like 30 and up, or like they're like something like that, like 30 and up clubs. They're not even clubs; they're like bars, and they're strictly black bars, really, for the most part. But they don't let any youngsters in. It's like it's strictly 30 and up. It's like you all want to do nonsense and be crazy, and we just want to hang out and drink and be cool. And I think that's like, I think there's versus like I just think like Chicago and Philly and New York, it's just like you do whatever you guys want. You be as crazy as you want. So
Ray,
that's
how
the
do
way.
you feel about Candace Owens?
I don't really watch her stuff.
Are you trying to kind of take her down and become the supreme black conservative woman?
I really, I feel like I'm worse than her. I mean, that's what people tell me.
No way.
Worse than her? You mean in terms of just hate? You are pretty hateful.
My own way, yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty hateful, which is, look, it's entertaining. I love it. All right, are we ready for Matrix time?
Yeah, let's do the Matrix.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. I think I gotta put in. Here we go. Sorry. There we go. Okay, guys.
Nice.
So this is the Matrix. Hold on, I gotta add everybody here.
Do you guys, our guests, do you guys kind of understand the game here? Does this Matrix make sense to you, or should we elaborate at all?
There we go.
Can you talk about the axes again? So we got Goy Jew, correct?
Yeah. So basically, we take all the events from the week, and we're going to place them on this axis. So if something is, Goy versus Jew is pretty self-explanatory, and then gay and versus retarded is sort of like, gay is like, woke.
It's if something is gay or retarded. It's either gay. Okay. It's either something is gay or retarded. That's
what's a better
gay or retarded. Here. And look, this is really scientific, so don't question. Just whatever you do not question the axes. There's been a lot of research put into the this is a really concrete. We really know what we're doing here. So just
we don't need any destruction, deconstruction on this.
Challenges to the Matrix.
The Matrix is established.
Do we like everybody on the bottom or everybody to the side?
So are blacks
to the side,
gay? Are blacks more Goy or more Jew as a race?
Dude, they're very gay because I think we talked about this last time. There's no like men in the home, so they're a little bit more homosexual, kind of raised by women a lot of times.
Are we saying that Carmelo
are gay?
Are we saying that Carmelo Anthony represents all of them, or is this just Carmelo Anthony?
That's a good question.
Because as mentioned earlier, stabbing in the heart is pretty gay.
Yeah. Stabbing in the heart. Can we add that? Stabbing in the heart is very gay. That's like
it's like killing your gay lover. That's like
it's a very gay. It's extremely gay and goy to stab somebody.
I'm so dissatisfied with you. Like,
it's a little fruity.
So it's more gay than it is retarded, is what we're saying.
Like what the guy did.
He himself is way more gay.
The action is more gay than
what the immigrant did.
It would be a gun. If it was retarded, it would be like a point blank.
What the immigrant did in Belfast yesterday is not gay. That's like
that would be retarded.
That's retarded.
Yeah. So I sort of missed this. What did the Belfast immigrant do?
He jumped on top of, I don't know the age of the guy. Some say he was 15. It didn't look like he was 15 in the video, but it's kind of blurry. Anyway, he jumped on top of a white Irish guy and tried to behead him, cut his eyes out, and just in the middle of the street, So
like literally the middle of the street.
What's wild is like when the people came to his like assistance, at one point they're like, oh shit, the cops, and they stopped as if the cops would have, like, they're so cucked over there that they're scared of the cops when they're preventing a murder. This guy was going to he's like cutting at his neck. The guy was already
Yeah.
bleeding. I don't know if I guess the guy
The
lived.
crazy part of the video too is that the guy is like doing the immigrant's doing it like he has like a like a goose, like he's like it's dinner, you know. He's just
yeah.
kind of like over like, hey guys, chill out. I'm just, you know, carving up dinner here, and everybody's like, what the fuck is
To
going
be fair,
on?
that is how it always goes down. There's not like a really cool way to like chop a human's head off unless you have a massive like axe or something. And this is me as a Puerto Rican. I know about machetes. Obviously, our raped goy slave knows. We've you know, it's not easy for us to. We use machetes when we do our beheadings, but I don't even think Hispanics don't really behead though. I guess cartels do.
They do. They like skin. They skin you. I think. Do they behead? Yeah. No, beheading is a Muslim tactic. Beheading
it's always
is
Muslims.
Fully Muslim. Yeah, we should just do the murder types. What are the different types of murder? The different murder types. What is the most Jewish form of murder?
Jewish is like poisoning people
because it's female.
Yeah.
It's a very female.
I think the most Jewish form of murder is making you kill yourself.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, like bankrupting you to the point that you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's endless usury until you kill yourself.
Just entrapping you in endless amounts of debt to the point that you jump off a bridge.
While they gaslight you and while they gaslight you and you know, make you giggle at their great movies.
Yeah.
Or just making America kill you so they don't have to do it. That might be the most Jewish murder.
It should be called like APR murder or something. Like
compound interest murder. Murder by compound interest. So, which is the compound interest is definitely the most Jewish thing ever created. Like it's compound interest. It's so made
the
up.
numbers make numbers.
Yeah, it's just like you owe us however much money we say. That's it. There's no like we will come up with some way to describe it, but just accept it.
By the way, I'm celebrating. This is my Carmelo Anthony celebration. Some
yeah.
Cava.
Cheers. I'm drinking some whiskey also.
Nice.
It was a late night with the Knicks. The Knicks game.
Ray, do you drink or do drugs? She hangs out with Razib Khan or whatever sometimes, right?
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he's good, dude.
I love
pretty
him.
Nuts.
So, Ray, so when you were growing up, did you grow up in Texas?
I did, yes.
Okay. And so when you were growing up, were you sort of like the black sheep of the family? No pun intended. But like, were you the like kind of like I'm over this, and everybody was like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yes.
Damn. So what was that like? Was that hard?
I mean, it wasn't really my family, but I was in my family, but like more like other people in the world. Because they just think I should be this hood, stereotypical black girl. But they're so surprised when I'm not that.
You do have hella tattoos, which I didn't know before.
Yeah, unfortunately. I got these when I was 19.
How old are you now?
I'm 22.
I mean, come on. That was
3 years.
That was 5 minutes ago.
I know.
That was so young.
That answers the question. When did she become based?
Okay, but you were always based, you said, right?
Yeah, but
if you were just like, nah, but the Japanese kind of got it right. But then you were like,
I was like, the thing is, I would look at my people and be like, why can't they be nice and respectful and good looking and cool like the Japanese people? And I was like, oh, my people are just incapable of doing it.
I think blacks are better looking than Japs, personally.
Yeah, but blacks have stuff to offer. You shouldn't look, as somebody who, again, I was a very self-hating Jew for most of my life. I will say you should, in the long trajectory, learn to love yourself and love who you are. But it's nothing, there's nothing wrong with being a little critical.
She's going to call you a faggot in a second.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
We should put loving yourself on this matrix.
Yeah, loving yourself.
Ray, what is it about anime that attracts black people?
I don't know about them. I watch like actual anime. They watch Dragon Ball Z and bullshit, Naruto.
Yeah, no.
I watched the actual.
There's like a niche community within the
Yeah, they're
blacks.
all fucking annoying. I don't interact with black anime fans because they're all faggots and stupid.
It's because they have superpowers and they don't know how to like express it except to watch other people with superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Black magic.
Are you talking about blacks?
Yeah.
Blacks do have superpowers.
Yeah, they're really fast.
I like black
strong.
people. Black people offer a lot in the long. I mean, if you're talking about races and like what they contribute, like yeah, blacks take away a lot, but they also give a lot. You know, they also like do cool stuff.
It's funny because Reii is like the most racist person we'll probably ever have on this podcast, which is kind of hilarious.
Number one subverter is so good.
The best.
All right, we got to get Wade some time here because he has to leave in time. Here.
We'll stop talking.
Wade, what is the? Let's ask you. What is the most gay form of murder?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we mentioned poisoning earlier. That does seem like a sort of Agatha Christie, like a guy who's read a bunch of like Agatha Christie novels and is like, oh yes, I will slip some arsenic. Like the guy has to go find out where they still sell arsenic or like where you can get it, black market arsenic. I think that would be the way to do it. The sort of he's smoking a pipe as he puts it into the thing. I think that's probably there. But that's I think gone out of fashion. I don't think people poison each other anymore. I guess that's the white man being held down. There's not enough poisonings are happening. Right. I don't know. Duels. Yeah. Or duels. Yeah, there we go. I guess that wouldn't function as murder. Or if you just you pretend that your honor has been like besmirched, and so you just try to bait a guy into a duel. I like that one. I think that's good. So poisoning, duels, anything from a
very
book on years old or more. Yeah.
Duels are goy, but definitely not gay. They're like good retarded.
No, they're kind of gay.
Okay. They're just straight goy. I think they're straight goy.
You're like wearing tights and like a wig. You do it.
Yeah, but that was when it was tight to do that shit. It wasn't
that was when you were wearing. Yeah, that
wasn't gay to do that.
Like
you don't have to wear that now.
You don't. You wouldn't have to wear tights to a duel.
I think if like Carmelo Anthony would have challenged Austin Metcalf to a duel, I don't know. I think that we all probably would have accepted the results. I don't know.
That's true. That's so true. But that would require honor.
You said something about my mother. Now let's schedule a time and put it in the books. I got to get my guys to come help me.
Which when I was growing up, that is how the blacks did it. We would fight each other in middle school.
Like after school, we'll
I'm gonna
this place.
Yeah, they said, white boy, I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass as soon as you get off the bus, and that is exactly what would happen.
Yeah, they would be jumped. People got jumped. That was the whole thing. You got jumped. Yeah, no, I grew up with all blacks. The funniest thing of growing up in Evanston was everybody's this really like nice white kind of like liberal. And then at our school, like every week, a black dude would just beat the shit out of a girl, like in the middle of the fucking school. Like there would be some argument with Jaquita and Reii. And Reii would just fucking knock Jaquita out, just punch, to
be fair, dude,
shit out of her.
The black chicks,
and it would just be like, wow. And everybody would just go around pretending that was like. Could you imagine if there was a white guy that just beat the shit out of a girl in the middle of just like punching her in the face on the ground? Could you imagine that he would be in jail for life? It would be the end of his life. Whereas this was just like a normal Wednesday at Evanston High, no one, whatever, it's fine.
Reii, I think Reii fixed her mic.
Did I? Does it sound better? No.
I don't know. Get your face closer to the mic.
It is.
Now you're like, I'm hearing your computer or something.
It's the wrong input.
Yes, go to the little sprocket in the bottom, the settings, and switch the mic. So,
dude, Wade, how's the show going, man? Wade is an incredible YouTuber, sort of like a late night host type of guy. How's it going?
It's going well. So this year I've been doing fewer videos but longer videos, spacing them out a little more, and been focusing on like entertainment, like sort of cultural analysis through like entertainment criticism. So the beginning of the year, I did a video, or a couple months ago, I did a video about network TV and just how much of a strange, like once in a while, a clip will show up on X where you're just watching. I like the example I used. One of them was your son is dying of racism. Like your tumor, your son's tumor was caused by racism.
Oh yeah.
And you look into it, it's like tens of millions of people are watching this stuff every week. But I just decided to like go through one and found this show called 911, and it's about like firefighters. The episodes I watched were like firefighters who went to space, and it was an insane thing. And but yeah, just kind of analyzing the. And then I did a watch through thing in that as well. So just the funny kind of business of network TV, this sort of dinosaur, but it's still figuring out ways to, basically
my parents
make millions of dollars.
Yeah. I love this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about this a couple weeks ago. I saw some ad for that 911 show. I was like, who watches this shit? It's incredible. Like, the amount of effort that, even for mama or what, like these projects that we do, it's like the amount of effort that we put in, that's like, there are writers out there for these shows that it's just like, it's utter slop, and somehow these are successful.
Here's the thing. And it's what's interesting about that is like, the good writers have no place. It's actually the better you are at creating the slop for the boomer for network TV. It's actually, that's what gets rewarded, because it's like people will tune in, like The Pit. The Pit is
I was just going to say, let's talk about The Pit. Where does The Pit go? Where does The Pit go? Have you seen The Pit, Wade?
I have not seen The Pit.
You have to watch The Pit thing. If you're talking about pop culture, like you have to see The Pit.
So they got
it's like you have to watch
ER in Pittsburgh, and they got the guy
with
from
the same guy.
ER.
Yeah, they got Noah Wiley.
Right.
Oh wow. Okay.
They got Noah Wiley.
And he's like, everybody that comes in is super important and very woke. When it, like, actually in reality, like the ER, those are probably the most based people in the world, because they're constantly dealing with like the biggest retards ever.
Yeah, I know an ER doctor woman, and she's super based.
Yeah,
she's just like
my mom was a labor and delivery nurse, but she oftentimes did ER stuff. Yeah, so he was like, these are the worst of the worst, but he just does woke shit, and my parents love it. And it's like,
my wife fucking loves The Pit. She cannot get enough of The Pit.
Was this the show where there was like an ice raid on like some cancer patient or something?
Exactly.
Where they're pulling IVs out of her arms or something? Oh my gosh. Okay.
What is that? What's that one movie it's got Leonardo?
Sorry, go ahead. God damn it, Pub, your first fucking week. You're already fucking everything up.
You're talking over me. Fuck you.
Go ahead.
Thank you,
new guy.
What is that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? It came out. It's like they're like resistance fighters against ICE or something.
One
battle after another. It's a Paul Thomas Anderson film. Yeah.
Scott Greer recommended that. Like, I think jokingly, obviously. It wasn't being serious. And I watched it on the plane back from DC like probably a month and a half ago. I couldn't make it through the first 10 minutes. Like, I
saw it twice in the theaters all the way through.
Oh,
I have a completely different take on that movie. Like, I know this isn't what they meant it to be, but I thought it was like lampooning woke shit.
I think that's what Scott Greer's take was.
Yeah,
it was a little bit. It was a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was like making fun of it.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Wait, I thought it was really good. I think what's her head is so hot.
Dude, no one knows that woman's name. What is her fucking name? She also has like
She's
a super
singer.
black name. No, but her name is literally like
Reii. What's her name?
Chastity President. Like, she's got like one of those black.
Tiana Taylor.
No,
Breonna Taylor.
I'm talking about the other one. I'm talking about the other one that's in it. No, she is kind of hot.
I'm talking about
Tiana Taylor.
11 out of 10 black chick who is just unbelievable, dude. Her ass.
Yeah, who's like in the movie? She's cucking her white husband with a military right wing.
It's like,
that was the part that I had to tap out on. She's like, twerking on him or something, and he's like, I'm a super based ICE agent, but I can't resist nigger ass. It's like unbelievable.
It's so true. It's the story of my life.
Well,
Story of my life.
Yeah, that was that character was based on somebody on this podcast.
I've heard your
mustache. Yeah,
I've heard
even got
Harrison
the
say
mustache
that
going.
many times.
Oh, dude.
But regardless of like whether like Paul Thomas Anderson was making fun of wokeness or whatever, I live in a kind of blue city, and like people love that movie. Like the leftists love that movie.
Right.
Like they play it at the small independent theaters, and they're gonna watch it all the time. And just like, wow, somebody understands where we are. So like, even if Paul Thomas Anderson does create a cartoon character, people are like, yeah, that's us.
That is what the most fascinating part of the whole thing.
I fucking love Paul Thomas Anderson, man. I fucking love his movies. But up until he got completely cucked and gay, There Will Be Blood is like one of my favorite movies of all time. Magnolia, one of my favorite movies of all time. Best Tom Cruise performance ever.
Magnolia's great.
Wait, so There Will Be Blood wasn't Coen Brothers?
No. They did No Country for Old Men same year, both shot in Marfa, Texas. So it's easy to confuse them. But great, I'm 100% sure. Dude, I was I'm 100% sure on every level. So, all right, wait. What is
okay? You are wrong. No Country for Old Men. Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
I am 100%.
I literally just wrote that in. No Country.
Interrupted for Old Men. Isaac just to say, "Oh wait, no, you're right."
I'm never wrong about anything. All right, wait. So, what is the goyest and gayest show that currently exists?
That's a good question.
Dude, I'll tell you. Go ahead.
I was going to say,
shut the fuck up.
So 911's crazy. The most recent thing I did was a video about vertical dramas. Have you guys heard about the micro dramas?
What is a micro drama? I've heard about this. I've heard about these. What is a micro drama?
It's the most insane garbage that I've ever seen. It's like, so they're vertical shot dramas, scripted dramas, and each episode is like a minute and a half long. But the minute and a half long episodes come together to form a full length movie. And so it's made by these like Chinese companies that all the scripts have gone through Google Translate, so the dialogue is insane. And you've got these like American actors who like would never make it in any other kind of field or any other kind of content, basically doing soap operas for like your phone. And these dramas are making like millions and millions of dollars. You got people like because it's broken up, they can charge per swipe. So you've got like they can watch the first few like 7 or 8 episodes, and then like the 8th one you swipe and it costs you 70 cents. And you keep going. And then you end up paying like $40 per movie for this Chinese like soap opera garbage. And like it's working. Like so in China, these things are bigger than movies are. They're making more money than movies are. And they've already got it pretty like a foot in the door in the US market. But I would say that would, if you're looking for something to fit on that part of the matrix, I would say microdrama is definitely up there.
Is this like Hello Fresh for movies or something?
It's difficult for me to find anything that it's like, but it's the closest thing to. I think that basically they just figured out how to make money from like wealthy single women who have a bunch of extra time and are looking for like a romantic story at the end of the day, and people get addicted to these things to the point where they're just like wasting tons of money on it. It's
really good. As somebody who works in the podcast business, but is really just the social creator business. There's only 2, or I guess there's 3, 4-ish now. But there's all the platforms where you explode your reach and make money off of the platform. Is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and some degree Twitter. Twitter doesn't have that same sort of pure sloppiness, but they're at least fighting it. But like, if you can put together, and I guess YouTube Shorts at this point, but if you can put together really good content that just keeps people engaged, because they really are like, they're pure soap operas. And the fastest growing audiences on those platforms are like 45 plus. That's the crazy thing. So like, if you put these YouTube Shorts in front of people, Instagram, anything, Facebook, obviously, these are very boomer audiences. And so, and as those people go in, like, people used to be like, oh, TikTok's for kids. Like, no, dude, every 65-year-old's on TikTok. And so they get fed that content. And dude, the moment you watch more than 5 seconds of one of those, they will just inundate, because they're looking at all the other signals, and it's so compelling because it's just like, it hits on everything. It's like, it's the same thing with the vegetable sex videos. You've seen those where the bananas have sex.
Yeah, I love those.
They're the exact.
Love those.
Yeah, they're great. They're the exact same
the
content.
Because they're race. It's about race. It's about racial.
Right, but it's
The whole
like
thing is about
the content's
racial-
exactly the same, and then you're like, oh no, where is this going? But dude, if you go on your Twitter and you look at top posts, because you can do that like in your dashboard or whatever, your creator dashboard, about a third of them or half of them are just clips from sitcoms from like 20 years ago. It's insane, and it's like these are just like clip farms. So this
Well,
is
they do the same thing with movies, where where they
exactly.
just like grab something and be like, this guy, he told her about his affair, like instantly regrets it. And you watch a movie and it's like from American Beauty or something, and you're like, gosh, but it's apparently a great way to make money online.
It is
to the point
They
about
constantly they constantly
the-
have the camera angle switching, like it'll be like reversed or something.
Right.
It's just like it cuts all the time, and you're like, wait, I thought it was facing the other way. What's going on? And then because it's clipped, it just comes out cheesy and weird. But Indians eat it up, I'm sure.
No,
like
Americans
over sharpened or whatever.
Indians cut it up.
Over sharpened.
Americans, because the American audience, again, like, dude, and as somebody like my whole audience, I've built my entire audience on Twitter off of like talking about the South and like Southern culture. My entire following is like 55 plus.
Dude, nobody
plus,
cares.
like,
Shut the fuck up.
No. My point.
Dude, you are
my
so.
point.
Will you shut the fuck up and let our guests talk?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
No, but my point is that
go
it's
ahead.
old. My point is that old people watch this shit, and and they'll watch all of it. Versus, he's white.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
Pub, no more talking. Either of you, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
To the point about old people watching this,
Sorry.
so the most popular.
Stop talking. Sorry, go ahead.
Isaac, shut up.
Sorry.
The most popular vertical drama is called The Double Life of My Billionaire Husband. Lots of billionaire husbands in these vertical dramas. And the most, like, if you look at so they'll put a bunch of them on YouTube, and then you have to click over to watch the rest on the app. But the comments are like, there are a bunch of them where it's like, I'm in my late 70s. Please post the rest. I don't have much time left. I have to finish this. And it's like, that's the saddest thing I've ever read in my life, where it's like, this person just sitting there going, what happens to the billionaire husband? I have to know before I die. It is not just like Zoomers or whatever watching these things. It's like the target age is like 25, 35, 45, and up. And mostly
cracking
women.
down on it. They're cracking down on it in China. You know, the CCP. We have an article coming out from a white guy who lives in China or lived in China about how the CCP is cracking down on microdramas. They're not allowing them anymore because they don't like the they don't like that it's like they're promising the women that they're going to marry some rich guy.
Marry the billionaires. Yeah, well, that's like, if you look through the titles, if you search anything on some collection on IMDb and just search billionaire husband, there are like hundreds and hundreds of these things just talking about, like the billionaire husband stuff. But yeah, they don't want to have like unrealistic expectations for young women.
Exactly.
But they're still making it in America. But
So I haven't
This
seen
is such
the
a
American
Chinese
one.
way to do a Hallmark movie. So
I haven't seen the American microdramas. I gotta see one of these things.
No, it's insane. My most recent video, I went through one of them, and it was like, because of the success with women, they're basically trying to like testosterone these things up. And so one of them it was called American Sniper: The Last Round. And it's basically the exact plot of one of these other ones. But so it's this ex-sniper who retires after his mentor dies. And his legendary nickname, everybody calls him, is the King of Guns, which is the most translatable nickname that I've ever heard in my life. But like very much obviously like something that was written in Chinese and then put through Google Translate. Some of the dialogue, like the word orders, like there's it's baffling dialogue. But I assume that all these American actors who are reading Google Translate scripts have signed something that says like, I will not change any of the wording here. So
are we sure they're not AI?
Like written by AI? Well, like
No,
the people,
I mean,
no, the people exist. Like I've watched behind the scenes stuff about the making of these things.
Well,
and then
behind the scenes could be AI too, man. I don't put anything past the Chinese at this point. Like
It's a fair
everything
point.
is a facade. It's like this is the digital Potemkin village of China. Is like we're like leading, media, and there's some truth to that. I think it's kind of scary.
Yeah,
well, in America,
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
In America, microdrama apps take up more screen time than I think Disney Plus on mobile and on mobile for Amazon Prime, on mobile for Netflix.
That's true.
I read it somewhere, but like
it is a dopamine issue. This is it is the original. Okay, so Facebook. Okay, this is the last thing I'll say. I'm sorry. I know I'm rambling. It's the slot machine algorithm. It's basically how they do it. So as you scroll, you get more dopamine. If I can barely get my kid to sit down and watch a fucking Disney movie right now. It's like you have to almost put like some the new Mandalorian shit because they switch scenes much faster than like, others, a movie from 30 years ago, the scene took 2-3 minutes and my kid's just like, what? Not that my kid's like a total iPad kid, but the kids are just not really like into this shit. So adults are the same way. They just get sucked in. And so you just want to watch that minute long and then and it has that good hook. It's got that good cliffhanger. I got to watch the next one. That's what's keeping people sticking around. So it's insane.
But it's like the Mr. Beast, like analytic science applied to narrative. So they're just doing the same thing, but like I'll do take a Hallmark movie and then have to do a cliffhanger every 30 seconds like Mr. Beast does. But yeah, the Mr. Beastification of fiction, and it's bizarre to behold, but it's working. I guess it's working for him.
Amazing. All right, are we going to get into some news now?
Yeah, let me hit Reii. What do you think about Hunter Biden and him getting on Twitter? What have you thought about the Hunter Biden Twitter emergence?
Let me turn. Okay, I honestly think he's not even running his page. It's all just some type of PR thing, so I don't really pay attention to it. But
What do you think his aim is, ultimately?
I don't know, just the whole diving into the funny little niche of shit posting when he's a bad person.
Yeah, I think that's probably mostly right.
Wade, you're saying you got to bounce. Any thoughts on Hunter Biden before you bounce?
Yeah, I am just so excited to hear what he has to say about the news. I think that we just need one more insane drug addict talking about the news. I think that's what we've needed this entire time is some insane like rich elite member who pretending to not be elite. I think we've just been out of those guys for a long time. I welcome Hunter Biden's presence.
Yeah, I think he's going to be cool. So Wade, tell us before you leave. I know you got to go. So tell us. What do you have coming up? Are you collaborating with any organizations? What's happening with your show?
Yeah, so the Wade Show with Wade, it's on YouTube, and I also do content for Canon Plus. I've been doing some audiobooks, getting some fiction going, just to kind of keep myself sane while watching microdramas and network TV. Been reading. So I just finished, I did Man Who Was Thursday by G.K. Chesterton. I did The 39 Steps by John Buchan that got turned into the Albert Hitchcock movie. So that's been really fun, enjoying those projects. But yeah, mostly people know me from YouTube, Twitter, and then I have stuff on Canon Plus as well.
So are you doing anything like has anybody ever kind of approached you and said, hey, let's do a show or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I do my YouTube videos and stuff, and so people have noticed and things like that. But I like being able to do what I am doing right now. But and I've done I used to work for the Steven Crowder show, so I've done the daily news show. I did that. It was like we did 2 hours a day or whatever, and that was in 2020. But haven't done that in a long time, and don't really have as much of an appetite to do that exact sort of schedule.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Well, dude, thank you so much for joining as always. And we'll talk soon. Sorry you had to go.
It's been a pleasure. It's all good.
Chat. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, peace.
Wade's the best, dude.
Yeah, Wade's great.
And Wade, I think
Very funny.
Wade was
Very funny guy. Great. He writes great jokes. He's really good at joke writing.
Yeah, he also I think he was at the Blaze when Crowder, or I guess Crowder was there and he was like writing for the Blaze. I know when I was at the Blaze, that was when I first met him in the group chat you put us in. And I think he's one of the best creators out there. I'm trying to steal him pretty bad, but I think he's got a good thing going. He stays out of the muck. He's well loved.
Yeah, he's just
it's a really good place to be. So
very goy, extremely goy. Wade is goy.
Yeah, he's.
Can we put him on the goy in like the good?
Like I said,
goy,
I think Reii is going to be probably the most racist and most black person we have on the podcast, and Wade is the most white person we'll ever have.
Yeah, he's just
it's pretty incredible.
Guy. He's just like
except for maybe Pub, but Pub is like such an anti-Semite that like it borders
major anti-Semite.
Yeah, well, what?
Major anti-Semite.
Major, yeah.
What did you say? What did you say?
I thought I thought there was a new term. I thought he said Majorana standpoint, and or Semite or something. I thought there was a
major vagina.
Majorana.
Pub.
I thought there was a new anti-Semite I didn't know about.
Wait, Pub, can we talk really quickly about goy fragility? This is like a thing that I've noticed. I think goys are really fragile. They really are, like, especially the racist ones like you. Like, there's always like an indignance. It's like there's like I'm taking my break. Like the only other people who like take breaks like black people are like righteous goys. You know, they're like, it's my lunch. Don't call me on my lunch. It is my lunch break. You know, I really feel like it's
funny. It's funny as a racist goy. I have a frame of theory for every race except for goys. So I'd have to work on that.
We gotta get this. Dude. We gotta get it going. It's very.
But that probably plays into it too. Is that like, you know, we are so focused on every other race that we really don't think about ourselves. Like we don't really have like a frame of theory for ourselves all that much. And
theory of mind.
You know, theory of mind, yeah.
You guys have no theory of mind, the goys.
No theory of mind, no. None at all. I was going to say about Hunter Biden, it's kind of a callback to the good days when John McAfee was on Twitter prior to dying. Does anybody remember John McAfee?
He was so real. He was legit. Whereas Hunter,
Hunter Biden is like the gay version of that.
John McAfee.
John McAfee.
McAfee.
I'm too young to know what McAfee is. It was like a computer thing, so I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm reading it.
Yeah, you just totally changed the subject. We're not supposed to do that. You just changed the subject. We were having a good goy conversation, and then as a typical fragile goy, you changed the subject because you didn't want to.
I didn't want to talk about the goy thing.
You were like, anyway. So back to Hunter Biden.
That is a very hold on. Just to defend the goy, it is very Jewish to bring up just white fragility. Is really what you're talking about, and so
wrong.
As a
I don't think I'm talking about white fragility.
That's what goy fragility is. What you mean?
No, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
We're talking about like in particular, we have known anti-Semites who will straight up use the N-word. They'll call people faggots.
Are we talking about cum pumper right now?
They'll say the worst things in the world, and then you call them a boy. And they like pearl clutch, and they're like, "Dude, please don't call me goy.
Just don't call me that." You know, and
never.
It's like,
you guys actually know people like that,
dude. I had a friend. I had a right-wing friend when I moved to LA.
Yes.
Pull me aside and say, "Hey, just so you know, I don't want to ever be called goy or referred to as goyim."
No.
He pulled me aside and had like a heart with me about that.
I've had guys leave group chats over that. Like,
it's so
even the ironic use of it. It's crazy.
Do we need
this
to
is
get?
Gonna make me a fucking Jewish supremacist.
Do we have to get?
The fact that white people are doing that makes me sick to my fucking stomach. It's like,
do we need to get James Lindsay on this podcast to talk about the woke right?
Stand that.
Oh God.
This is the most.
Please get James Lindsay on here so I can call him a faggot to his face.
That's
Please.
The most smoke, oh, dude.
It's like, yeah, oh, just please don't refer to me as Goy. Like, are you
unbelievable?
fucking kidding me? Like, what?
It wasn't,
I
dude.
don't understand
The tone that was taken when it happened too was like, "Are you fucking kidding? Did you really just say Goy right now?" Like it was very interesting.
That's fucking gay, dude. I'm like so not down for that. I like
wow,
you know,
I've never.
like,
I cannot imagine.
It's like, dude, I know that everybody's gonna say I'm a fucking Jewish subverter for like having this opinion, but it's like, dude, you can't go around like if you're gonna be a fucking like funny racist podcaster, like you got to be able to take it. If you're gonna dish it out, you got to be able to fucking take it, man. Like at some level, you know, you can't start.
Well, at least,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
At least black people will like try to kill you if you call them nigger. It's very gay to be like, well, you did you seriously just call me a goy?
Punch me in the face.
Yeah, they'll be like,
did you know?
I will, I am not gonna be in your group chat if you use that word.
Yeah,
like, that is the gayest thing I've ever
like, dude,
my friend who did this, he wasn't
stab me in the heart, but don't.
Yeah, he was just like, hey, I know you like probably didn't mean it, but like just listen and learn, and like I just want you
just listen and learn, just educate yourself about. But it's like no,
Denzel,
that is not happening.
Denzel, the way you said that reminded me back in high school. It was like first year of high school. There was like this Indian kid that lived next to us, and he was the whitest Indian kid, like very, very dark Indian, but like he spoke like a white kid, everything. So I was first year of high school. I think I picked up like I always wanted to work. So I like picked up some busboy job at an Indian restaurant. And I noticed, this was my first interaction. I noticed that they don't, and I was like, that's very odd. So I decided to ask this kid. I was like, Anshul, like, do you, what was his name? That Anshul was a different kid. Raj. I was like, Raj, do Indians like not do ice in their water or whatever? And he said he's like, wait, but that came across as extremely racist. And I know that that's not you. And I was like, secretly, I was like, no, I'm extremely racist. But that was just a question of my eyes.
Dude. Well, first off, you worked
I could have asked if
you worked at an Indian restaurant?
Yeah, I was a busboy at a local Indian restaurant.
Whoa, dude. That is bottom.
Bro, that's like
truly.
Hold up, dude.
And I've been showering ever since.
Yeah, dude, that
is like the worst job possible.
We literally.
I don't think there is a worse.
It lasted, I think, 3 months, and I was like, "This is."
Dude.
The owner.
We have
the owner almost smacked his wife right in front of me.
Yeah, our Mexican.
All right, we gotta get more Reii here, dude. We gotta get more Reii. Reii is
like trying to figure out her mic. She's being coy. Don't play coy, Reii.
No, I like Reii. I like blacks. I love blacks.
We love blacks.
I love Reii.
We love our blacks.
Reii, are you on the Graham Plattner stuff?
Am I on the what?
On the Graham Plattner stuff, this Democratic politician who had like a Nazi tattoo and was on Reddit talking about rape under the username P Hustle. You heard about this?
Well, that's his business.
Good take.
Yeah.
Very black take. I like it.
Hold on, Graham Plattner. Is that so? Does he have multiple Nazi tattoos, or is that the only Nazi tattoo he has?
He just has one, and he got it on accident, and he didn't even know at all that it was a Nazi tattoo.
Right. So and he's running to be a Democrat. I actually don't know enough about this because
not just a Democrat. He's like a AOC Bernie.
Right. So yeah. I this one I think is like, I have an issue with this. I don't have an issue with it, but it's one of these things that the Republicans do where they're making him into something when he's just not anything. And then you get I think you get sort of that far right type.
No, what do you mean he's not anything? You're the worst radio host I've ever fucking heard.
Do you think he's a big? Do you think Graham Plattner is like a really big name, or he would be a big name?
Stick with the fucking program.
Do you think he would?
Star? Right. I'm just saying he would have not been a rising star if he was not constantly attacked by the right. It's my point.
No, dude. He is a rising star. Why? Because the Dems have this internal fucking memo that they got to get white guys back. And he's a fisherman. He's an oyster fisherman. Look, he's just a normal fucking guy. Like he's like, there's so much money on their side trying to find their like white guy. And he is obviously that. And that's why, even though he's gotten Me Too'd by the New York Times, the Dems are still not letting him go. Because they're like, man, we can't fucking get rid of every white dude, you know? And he's obviously a fucking guy who takes it in the ass or something. I mean, he's got something wrong with him, obviously. So, like, they have him, you know, he's, like, said the right things. Whereas Swalwell, they just smited. Like, Swalwell, they were like, nope, you're done. Fuck you. You're out. Whereas, like, Plattner's...
It's because Swalwell was fighting in California against their guy.
Yeah. Swalwell got too big for his britches, so they were like, "You're fucking done."
Yeah.
Whereas,
They need Plattner, but Plattner, dude, the Nazi thing. I think it's the Groyper adjacent far right that is actually kind of like a far left socialist that goes, "Oh, dude, this is like cool. He's like got Nazi tattoos on him." Like, there's something about it that I think it serves a purpose for them to like be like, this guy's edgy and he has a Reddit account and he says crazy stuff on Reddit. I think it's all works to his favor.
Bullshit that he's like disavowed. So he'll be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I never meant it. I was drunk and it was 2013 and I had PTSD from war." You know, he doesn't own any of it.
It's a bit much. I think he's a nobody. I think he has been completely elevated by the right-wing zeitgeist, and I do not think he was ever.
Yeah, I think the right is playing into the.
That's my whole point.
Yeah, they're playing into the plan, and the plan is to, you know, make him a thing.
Ray,
all right, where's Ray? Where's Ray at?
Ray is struggling. Are you there, Ray? Are you alive?
I'm trying to Google how to like fix things.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. You sound
fine. You totally fine.
You sound like you're underwater, which, you know, for black people is not optimal.
Well, I just get the stereotype. I can't swim.
You can't.
Dude, I had to save my black friend from drowning when I was a child.
Yeah,
I literally saved a man from drowning because I pushed him in the pool.
Wow.
I pushed him in the pool, and he started drowning, and I had to jump in and save his life.
Isn't this called the white man's burden?
That might be the most Jewish way to die or whatever. Like, we have to put that on the Jewish part of the Matrix, like pushed in by a Jew.
Yeah. He skipped the compound interest. He went straight to pushing him into the water.
I pushed a black man into the deep end of the pool. There was no lifeguard. It was just, and I had to jump in and pull his ass
and then
out.
Saving him and be like, "You owe me. I saved your life."
Yeah. Yeah,
there is. What is okay,
the compound interest on this life-saving act is going to be incredible.
Ray, help me here. Why do black people love going to pool parties and they're always around a pool, but they can't swim? What's going on?
They just want to look like sluts in their bikinis. I mean, that's my thought.
But what about all right? And I guess same with the men. The men, they have low body fat a lot of times. I'm trying to get there. I'm on a lot of peptides.
My picture is so funny.
Yeah, I love that. That's what Adobe thinks of you. I love how her hips are massive, like in the water. It's like they knew that.
They aren't even that big.
So do you? Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Go ahead.
She does not like black dudes.
Have you ever been in a relationship with a black man?
No, I've never been in a relationship.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Well, she's really young. She's only 22 years old, so it's not like that.
No, we're gonna fix that. Oh God, dude, how is Adobe so good on this, dude? They got you, Isaac. They have you down pat, man. I don't know what.
That's crazy, dude.
I do not know what Juan is feeding the AI that always gets you almost perfect.
Wow.
But you always have a.
It's even got my disgusting love handle. Look, you can see on the side. Like, I even has. How does it know? How does it know that that's there? It's fucking amazing.
If I were to take S, this is probably Isaac coming up with some Jew scheme to like sue the pool and be like, "Oh, we're gonna make so much money if we do an accident here."
Jeez. No, he hated his Jew self before. This is before that. This is when he was just a wigger. He just thought he was having a good time with his black friends.
Yeah, no, dude. I pushed him in. Joe. I pushed my friend Joe into the deep end, and he started going like this. He just started going kicking like this, and I was like, "Oh shit, he can't swim!" And I dove in.
Was Joe Biden lifeguarding there, or?
No.
Yeah, Joe Biden. Corn pop.
It's true that all of Isaac's stories growing up sound like Biden stories. Where he's like, I was in Evanston with
Corn pop,
and we're down.
He was a bad boy.
I was there. I was a lifeguard. I was there at the pool, and I saw this kite push this nigga into the pool, and
I was on the mean streets of Evanston.
My parents were theater people. They were in the
Oh,
theater.
Ray, did you know Evanston, Illinois, where Isaac is from, they are doing reparations?
Yeah, dude. I just hung out with a guy in Chicago that received reparations, $25,000 check.
Because of how many blacks Isaac personally drowned.
Ray, you gotta move there and then
I would never
get $25,000.
just move there for a little bit and get a check, and then you can move back. How does that work? Do you have to prove you've been there for a long time? Wouldn't that also like? How does it work? How are you?
I love how
Prove
kites
that you
are just
can't
like
swim, and then they send it to you.
You what?
You have to prove that you can't swim.
Isaac pushes you into a pool, and then
swim
you
classes.
If
flounder
you can't swim,
around.
they direct deposit you $25,000.
It goes onto your Cash App. No,
I
but
love how
Hunter
the
Biden.
Jews on the show are like trying to teach
pay off
Ray
your
how to like
porno.
make money.
Yeah, she knows, dude. She knows. Ray's got this down already.
We've already bought out Ray's entire future earnings.
Yeah, we.
Oh,
Dude, you know, Big League
we've already
Advance
made a deal
guy.
with Ray.
You know that Hispanic, the whole story with the Dominican. I like worked with that guy. He went to UVA. He's from Northern Virginia. He went to St. Stephen, St. Agnes. His name's Michael Schwimmer. He was a pitcher for the Phillies. He's the one that did the Big League Advance, and that's all his company does is invest in poor Dominicans for a piece of their future earnings. It's genius. So I've worked with him for a decade, basically, helping him with basically data finding poor Dominicans that are good at baseball, but neither here nor there.
What are you talking about? No one
Big
knows
League
what
Advance.
you're talking about.
Big
bro.
League Advance. We did this in the. We talked about the whites.
no one knows.
No one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
We were talking about the Dominican, the baseball player that won the lawsuit.
I swear, every 10 minutes, he's
Or
like,
lost.
here's a personal anecdote that is completely unrelated to anything.
What? He's like, I had this job and I had to use a software program, and here's the details of my. So anyway, back to the show. All right.
Damn.
So let's go to Ray
Dude, that's
jumping in.
Bro,
Yeah, one time I saw Ray. It was like a ray of sunshine. Okay.
Dude, you got to stop
right,
with the
thanks.
puns, Pub. You got to stop with the puns. Puns are the lowest form of creativity. But puns are
I
female.
think he was making fun of me. I think he was doing
Dude,
it.
I was making fun.
Swampus, do you know if you and me went to Hong Kong Club or anywhere in Mexico, we would be just everyone, because we look like rich Mexicans, you and me.
I know.
Like both of us have this like rich Mexican look to us.
Uh-huh.
If we walked in a Hong Kong Club, you and I, the whole fucking place would just like shut down and like do whatever we wanted.
Dude, I am.
Because we're both like swarthy.
Yeah, I'm working on it, dude. I am really working on it.
Yeah.
And I'm about to take my melanotan, so I'm going to be like 4 to 5 shades darker soon. But I guess that doesn't help, right? They don't want you to. If you look light, you want to be swarthy, but you don't want to be too dark.
Why are you trying to get darker?
I don't know, man. I just, it's like I'm like Clav, Clav.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just like a thing. I like to be.
You're
dark
looking
and-
at thing as a married 38-year-old.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. You're supposed to.
Dude, Elon retweeted me and I got 8,000 followers. fucking in a day.
Dude, that
Isn't
is
that fucking
crazy.
wild? I mean, Walter Kern also did, so maybe that was also it. But like, 8,000 followers since yesterday.
That happened to
Almost
me
nine.
when Roseanne retweeted me. Not joking. That's like I'm dead serious.
Where on the Matrix does Isaac talking incessantly about Elon Musk retweeting him go?
Dude, I brought it up one time.
I don't think
That's
he's only brought it up once.
That is so unfair.
Honestly, I give Isaac a lot of
typical fragile
credit
goy
for his restraint.
Fragile goy.
Yeah,
I never
typical
got
fragile
retweeted by
goy. Can't cut down the tall trees. That's what the goys do. They cut down the tall trees. It's like in the Netherlands or in Denmark. You know, it's like you can't get too big for your britches. That's why they all moved to America, because they don't like they're all like, I must take 6 weeks, 6 months vacation time. This is like, you know what I mean? It's like there's this like level of entitlement. It's like, yo, this is America, man. There's no breaks. There's no breaks. There's no lunch.
Crabs in a barrel. Wow. I love it. And it always has the AirPod,
Wow.
which is so funny.
God, it's amazing how good it is.
Dude, that looks exactly like ours.
It's insane.
The AI
how good
generator
that
is just like, this guy wears AirPods. That's just who he is.
How
he's
is
like
it so? It's like it's got my neck like perfect in all
like
of
your
its
exact
horrible form.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really bad.
All right, let's get into some more news.
I got more
move
questions.
faster. Sorry, everybody that's watching. I know this is getting inside baseball.
Yeah. Ray, what do you think about the NBA?
The NBA?
Yeah.
I don't really watch sports, but I think they see these people as lords or something. I think it's a whole nother world. I didn't know it was like
the NBA players as lords, you're saying?
Yeah, something like that. Like they worship them so much, and I'm like, they just play sports.
It's just true. Very goy.
Would you rather date a poor Japanese guy or a wealthy NBA player?
A poor Japanese guy, because the NBA
Wow.
is some bullshit.
Wow.
I follow their stories. They're always cheating on their wives. They're always doing dumb shit. So I'm not dealing with that.
Respect. Well, Knicks fans are literally committing curb stomping executions in the streets right now.
Knicks fans? What? Oh,
Knicks.
I thought you said like Nick Fuentes. I was like, when did that happen? Knicks fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch sports. I don't know.
Pub, are you an NBA fan? What do you think about basketball and the Knicks?
I don't. I watched the game last night with a few people, but I can't remember the last time prior to that I watched an NBA game. Yeah,
I watched so much basketball when I was in jail. It was endless. And it was I think it was during the playoffs. Yeah.
Dude, I love basketball.
Yeah,
I think it's so true that Jewish guys like love basketball for some reason.
Jews love basketball. That's because Jews love blacks. They love betting. And it's also a sport where like squirrely white guys are kind of good. They're not big on
also
baseball, even though
Also, the rules are very, like it's very. Rules are very up to you know, they're a little arbitrary. You know, there's a lot of gray lines. Jews love that. They really like when the rules are kind of like.
Well, there's a lot of almost like
up to interpretation.
That's a
like
good
if
bit.
you get fouled on a three,
I like that.
You get like a little dividend
Baseball, it's
point.
like no, that was a foul ball. It's down the line. It's very clear. You know, basketball. It's like was it a travel?
No, Jews love baseball. What are you talking about? Jews love baseball, dude. Jews are like the
Well, Jews love
specific Jews do.
Wait, Jews love the Yankees.
Jews love baseball because of the numbers, not because of the rules. Jews are like, oh yeah, his WAR is his on base percentage. You know, they're all about that.
They like stats.
If you go to an MLB game and you're in the stands and you're behind a Jew, guaranteed he has a scorecard and he's like taking notes on it. Like,
but that's I feel like that's Yankees specific, right? They love winners.
Oh yeah, the Yankees. Oh, Aaron Judge, you know, he's got his wins above average. When's above replacement?
Juan, you should see if you can get the AI to have me watching basketball surrounded by 300 black people in jail.
It is true that
and
Jews
we're
do
watching,
love,
and
like,
we're all in
categorizing
green
it.
jumpsuits. You can see if that's.
I don't think Jews like football. Do Jews like
Jews love
the
football.
NFL? I don't
No,
think so.
Jews don't give a
Jews
fuck
love
about
everything,
Do they?
dude. Jews love all the
Jews love
sports.
everything. Jews love
The
everything.
first time that I really realized how much
Love
Jews
yourself,
love baseball is
love
when Ben
everything.
Shapiro.
Jews love everything.
The first time I was introduced to the Jewish love for baseball was Ben Shapiro's love for the Chicago White Sox. It was
Is he a White
his
Sox
obsession.
fan? Is he a White Sox fan?
Yeah,
Yo,
usually.
is it
I
true?
went there with my dad all the time.
Ray, is it true that Ben Shapiro is like done? Like, does he have no audience anymore? Is he like out?
Honestly, I don't see him on my For You page anymore. I don't see him anymore. So what happened?
Yeah. I heard he lost like 90% of his audience
Holy shit.
or something.
Nah, that's like his YouTube audience has declined substantially. But that is because he still gets great numbers on YouTube, but that is because YouTube is algo driven. And so if you're not good at it, like, there's not a lot of great like 30 to 60 second clips of Ben. He's like somebody that takes a long time. But the thing is, Ben grew up in, or he like grew in the audio podcast side. So his Spotify numbers, he's still like top 10. So like, and they don't judge, even if you don't listen to the podcast, if you're subscribed to the podcast, that counts as a download. So he has, he has like 500,000 people that are subscribed to his podcast, something crazy. He's
funny. Yeah, but he's fallen off though, man, because people, I mean, once you get it in your mind that like he's just a Jew who's like trying to fucking tell you what to do with your country, like once you have that idea in your head, you can't listen to him anymore. And I feel like everybody now has that idea in their head.
It's not just that.
There's a subconscious that's like.
Yeah, it's just like people are like, why are you fucking telling me what the fuck are you talking about?
To be fair, though, I'm defending him only in this stance. If you are because he was one of my original red pillars, right? But if he was,
that's not even a red pill though, is it? Ben Shapiro,
yeah, in
that
2000,
a red pill?
I was a Bernie bro, dude. He was definitely a red pill
though. I don't think that's a red pill.
He red pilled, dude. He was part of the ideological dark web. He definitely red pilled a lot of people. And I was one of the. I know it's very cringe, but I was.
Oh wow, he was part of the intellectual.
I'm just saying, dude,
he was part of the intellectual dark web.
My point is that, dude, he was definitely like he was one of like the most subversive people to the entire like zeitgeist of what it was post Obama and during.
I don't even think that's true, dude.
So
I'm gonna take the.
Nobody was bigger than Ben Shapiro in changing.
I think he's controlled opposition all the way.
Shapiro also pioneered like all those videos that are like destroys leftists on campus.
Denzel,
like,
you're so right. Thank you for not being retarded. You're so right.
That's how I also I would see those videos. It was like
he was the original Charlie Kirk. He was young.
Yeah.
He's like our age. He's in his
Ben Shapiro destroys left wing.
Right. That was the original. That was the original.
That was a great
I think it's Israel money. I think he's just pumped with Israel money from day one because they kind of saw the opportunity. And he was never as seriously subversive in any way. I mean, like I liked listening to him. I listened to him a little bit, but it's like. What is he? He's typical outer party, right? He's exactly what Yarvin calls the outer party. Like he is designed to be a fucking loser. Like that's what he is
for the last. I would say the last 5 years, I would agree with you, but not before that. From 2015 to like 2020, he was the original. He was the OG. Yeah. Oh my God, that is amazing.
True.
Holy shit! Yeah, he was the OG.
Yeah, Shapiro was huge. That's why also
thinks that Ben Sharpie was subversive.
I was like a left winger back when I was a teenager, and I remember all the leftist communities were like obsessed with Ben Shapiro.
Yeah,
he was like the big villain. He was like the guy to take down.
Yeah,
yeah, that was the guy. And so that's when I got. Then I was like, oh my God, he's right about everything. I love this guy. He's an amazing. I love the Jews. I was all in.
It was during the time where it was like like the whole free healthcare thing was going, and he was like, healthcare is a service.
Well, and he was original. He was the first person to do the academic.
You cannot coerce my.
He would debate blacks.
We have the best healthcare in the world. Do you think it's free? Do you think that's free?
Yeah, he was the original racist too. Like he was the one that was like,
how can healthcare be a right if it comes at the service of somebody else?
Exactly.
He cannot possibly be a right.
But that's what a lot of people
go to. He also
and then
said,
like 13-year-old me was like, "Fuck, he's so smart."
Yeah. No, it was all facts.
That's exactly why it's not a right. You're so right.
His whole thing was facts. Don't care about your feelings. But dude, he was also the one that was like, oh, the reason why black people blah 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 is because they don't finish high school, they don't get married, blah blah blah. If you do those things, you'll be successful in America. He was the original one that pushed back on woke black people are the greatest magics thing. He was the original person. So all that being said, if you were red pilled back then by him, you've kind of moved on because he's a classic conservative, and he doesn't believe right now the party has moved towards populism, and the right has moved towards populism, and he just doesn't. He's like the most anti-populist person there is.
Fuentes,
I would say for a lot of us,
Fuentes has said that when Fuentes was interviewed by Tucker, and he was like, when I was like a teenager, I was obsessed with Mark Levin and Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, Daily Wire was going to hire him.
Yeah, and then
if you're obsessed with any political talker in your teen years, you are a fucking faggot.
Oh well, dude.
I'm sorry to say, but you are a lost fucking cause. If you're sitting around listening to fucking political podcasts when you're a teenager, there is something fucking
drowning black people.
You're so, dude.
Isaac,
you have no idea.
What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing with your life? Like, why are you listening to this?
Well, I would clean a gym. I would clean a gym late at night from like midnight to 3 a.m. and I'd listen to Steven Crowder. Like that's
dude, could you imagine
the worst jobs? You have the worst.
Yeah, imagine
jobs.
you are.
What are these jobs?
In an Indian restaurant.
Hey, now I run socials for a fucking magazine.
You're in
a Jew
magazine.
You're in fucking. You're in.
I can't stop working for minorities.
It's just the worst. It's the worst job anytime. It's like
dude, you're in an Indian restaurant cleaning up diarrhea and curry and listening to Ben Shapiro, and you're like, this fucking guy.
When I was working back in the yard,
and you're just like, these are the smelliest, grossest people. There's poop everywhere. Yeah. I think Ben Shapiro's got a point.
No, it was actually the opposite. I'd be there cleaning up, and he'd be like, if you just get married and have kids, and I'd look at the married Indian owner that still was, and I'd be like, what the fuck's his problem? This guy's
yeah. No, dude, I
did
also
what you said to do, Ben, and it's still not working out.
I'm an old fag, and so as an old fag, like in my era, politics was lame. Like you know that Harrison, growing up, no kid cared about politics at all. Like if you cared about politics growing up, like you were a fucking dork. You cared about music, you cared about sports. Dude, we were growing up with Michael Jordan. We were growing up with fucking Eminem. Like we were growing up with like this amazing cultural shit. No one cared about fucking politics. Whereas now, like Fuentes is Eminem. Like I get it now because like now everything is political. Like everything is now political. Like all the cool movie directors make movies about politics, but there was not one fucking movie about politics for the entire 90s because no one cared. Like it was fucking gay. Like you don't care. Like it was like not something you paid attention to that much. So whereas now it's like every fucking movie is like political and everything is fucking politics and music sucks. So I do get it. Like I understand the times have changed, but like for older people, like, man, if I met a kid listening to some political bullshit when I was like in high school or college, I would have been like, dude, you're a fucking dork. Like this is not.
I did get that.
Cool.
I did get that.
I mean, you're 100% right. You're a little bit older than me, but I was still, in high school.
How much am I older than you? How much older than you am I?
I'm 37.
Oh damn! I thought you were my age.
How old are you? 42.
Old ass nigga.
Are you 42?
I am.
yourself.
I'm
44?
41. I'm 41.
You're 41? Yeah, all right.
41.
That's not that far.
41.
We were in high school. What year did you graduate high school?
2003.
Yeah, so you were like a senior when I was a freshman.
Damn, am I that much older than you?
This
That's
is
fucking.
radio.
I think it's
This
like
is
4 years.
incredible radio right here.
That's
Yeah, it's a little bit good radio.
What year did you graduate? Okay, so wait, so you're.
But I think there's a little bit of an.
Wait, so where are you from again? Where are you?
No, because I think it's a little important.
2003, so if I'm class of 1999, because 94.
No, wait. This is important because some of this, it's all like a 9/11 pinning, right? Because after 9/11 and when George Bush became like a big, like anti-war George Bush, all that stuff, you were already in college. You had moved on.
College.
By then.
You were already in college.
And I was in high school, and I was like, I think George Bush is bad. When I was in,
No,
so
I was totally
political.
programmed. I was completely programmed against George Bush from day one.
But I just mean like you had already like high school was done, teenage years were kind of over. You were in.
Wait, so when
college.
did Bush come in? What year did Bush come in? 2020.
2000.
Right?
2000.
2000. Yeah. Sorry, 2020.
2020.
He came in 2000. Yeah. So no, I was already totally anti-Bush. I was
post 9/11, and it was post 9/11 and the war that created the true, kind of the libtard resurgence, I would say.
Yeah, dude, I did my whole senior project on going to the war protests in DC for the Iraq War. So my senior project in high school, I like went and did a documentary on the and I took a bus with my dad.
So that's the gayest thing I've ever heard. You just said anybody who's into politics in high school is like
is this
ever.
the same nigga that was like
God damn it, how did you guys got me?
Yeah, if you were in high school, you were a loser, retard. Anyway, when I was in high school,
I made a documentary.
Anyway, let's forget about that and go back to the NBA. Let's talk about the NBA.
Yeah,
Isaac and his code.
That's fucking true, dude. You guys are correct. I was.
Although, hold on, the Hunter
Isaac,
Biden
how many?
thing,
Isaac, how many Code Pink shirts did you own?
Oh, dude.
No, I was never into the gay shit because I was always like, very black. Like I was very in the black community, and blacks are like very smart about gays. Like they just fundamentally understand, like in ways that white don't. True. Like gay is just like not the vibe. And so I've always been like that. So I was never like super feminist or anything. Like I actually one time, I was like a really good writer and shit. So I was always like at the top of my class and stuff. And so the fucking teacher one time pit me against all the girls in my class to like talk about feminism. You could still do that in those days in high school. Yeah. So I was arguing with bitches even back then. But I was still a liberal, dude. I was still a fucking ultra fucking liberal, like retarded, ultra, totally clueless, Obama, gay, fucking liberal.
Same.
I
love this
because I just didn't.
Picture.
I couldn't see the vibe.
This old picture of Isaac is interesting because your dad looks really good for his. I don't even know how old your dad is, but he's like really good looking. No homo.
No, my dad is an extremely good looking man. You should see his eyes. He has these like gray eyes. He looks exactly. He's like an 8-pack even now. He looks like he's like a Willem Dafoe type. Yeah. He's like a actor.
Wiry,
and he was an actor. He was an actor his whole life.
But I just want to say one thing on the Hunter Biden thing, and because somebody put out a pretty decent argument on this one, and I thought it was good. He is. And I'm sorry, I turned off Rei's mic, and apparently we all are now. It's not. We're not just listening to the streets of fucking Austin.
Fucking Compton.
He owes like $17 or $18 million to creditors and lawyers in the United States. Is currently not living in the United States, and then like he was talking about that, and then suddenly he starts up a Twitter account. So I'm pretty sure this is what Reii said, which I think she's right. He is basically creating a new media persona so that he can start getting paid for big interviews, and then hopefully get either a new book deal or a good new media deal, and basically pay back all his legal fees and all his other shit. So Yeah, that's the deal.
Hunter.
Can
Dude,
we,
his book is so
yeah,
good,
can
man.
we-
His book is so sick. Like it's all about he's in LA for a lot of it. You know, he lived with a black homeless crackhead prostitute in DC for like 8 months. That's a big part of his book.
Whom among us?
Yeah, he meets this like homeless woman who he has this great line in his book where he goes, say whatever you will about my skills, but I can go into any city in America and buy crack cocaine within 30 minutes. And he describes how he does it. And he finds the shadiest gas station, and then he just starts kind of standing around, and then somebody will come up and like offer it to him. And he's like, 10-20% of the time I get fucked, I get just scammed, but most of the time it works out like well. And so he goes to DC, and he gets ingratiated with this like black cart woman that he like like fucking straight up like grocery cart rolling around the streets, like complete prostitute crackhead. And she becomes his like drug contact. And then as he gets deeper and deeper into, addiction, which is, I don't think that's not real, but like whatever, that's what he calls it. He like becomes best friends with her, and they move in together. They move in together into an apartment in DC and live together for like a year. And he was like, every morning I would wake up. He was like, the hardest time was from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. because I had to get through the shakes. And then I would go and buy a handle of vodka at 6 in the morning and just drink the entire fucking handle and just do crack on the couch all day with this like straight up street person, fucking homeless person. And that was his life for like an entire year.
Stupid retard.
How was he funding this lifestyle? Does he say?
Well, I mean, dude, he had unlimited money, obviously. Yeah, I mean, he has unlimited
I mean, but did he say like, oh, my dad was giving me X amount a month, or?
No, he plays it in the book. It's funny because he plays it very like he knows exactly where he can like go and where he can't. Like, for example, he never talks about the whores in the entire book. Whereas I have the report from Marco Polo here in my office where it's his whole computer.
Yeah.
And he was getting fucking whores every night. I mean, he was fucking every unlimited fucking whores constantly. He does not mention whores in the book one time. But he mentions buying crack all day because that he knows that's like okay. Whereas like, yeah, I was fucking 3 whores a day. That's like not okay. So he plays it perfectly. Like he knows where he can kind of like say shit, But
also, any white guy who stands outside of a sketchy gas station can get crack, can get a little blow. I mean, I think he thinks that's cool and different.
Like I don't get all of the Hunter shit. I'm like, why is that cool? You're just like a fucking loser who.
It's just because he's like. It's just because he's
saying drugs aren't cool, man. Drugs are not cool. Like, dude,
they're not cool.
Dude, exactly.
If you get married and you finish high school, like you won't.
If you just stay married, if you just get married and get a job and go
the obsession with narcotics is truly baffling to me.
Listen, dude, I live in New Orleans. They take one look at me and say, "Brother, I know you need drugs. What do you need?" I got it all.
The other thing too is like, I'm sure that's like, and it's like, not only am I going to get paid exactly what I asked for, I'm not going to get shot. Like there's, it's like it's a good deal for these guys. They're really, I'm sure they're pumped when they see a white guy on the corner.
What I think is lame about him is exactly what Isaac's saying. Like he's not actually a fucking badass because he won't mention the horse. Like he doesn't actually ever.
Yeah, like he's not actually transgressive. No.
Yeah, he like plays this kind of bad boy, but only if it's in an acceptable way that the family and the media are like fine with.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
He's just not that
kind of a No, I
But
don't
he
find
did bang his
maybe all
brother's
that
wife,
interesting.
which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's gross. All right, let's move on from this. That also doesn't look like me. That looks like a real Puerto Rican. Dude, AI has a really bad job usually doing me. It usually ends up I look Asian. This one's perfect. I don't know what happened there. It's perfect.
AI thinks I'm Chinese.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I hate it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's talk
Ray,
about
no, yeah, Ray, you need to
$1,000
chime in on this. This is so. Do you know this whole story?
Yeah, I honestly, I looked into it. I've been like, it's just so weird because you know who these prostitutes or escorts, whatever they want to be called, they know who their what do they call clients are. They know, so of course they're gonna charge them much. They're a bunch of, I don't want to say everybody in SF is a fucking loser, but there's a majority of losers there. So of course he's gonna charge that much to a loser, and they're gonna pay. So.
I don't think that's it. I completely understand what this phenomenon is, and she's not getting paid to even suck and fuck losers for 6K. She's getting paid because she clearly, and you can see this on her website with how she like words stuff. She knows how to like talk to autistic tech guys about their interests. Like she's the type, like she's clearly just she has the right algorithm where she can sit down and talk about like Brian Johnson with them for like 20 minutes, and they'll be like, oh my God, she gets me. And then she probably blows them at the end for like 5 minutes.
And they can bring her places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 6K, like, yeah, it's just, that's the hoflation, I guess, in San Francisco is insane.
I honestly see this all the time with like e-girls that I know in New York, where they'll be like an e-girl and they'll be hot and they'll have a, like, they'll be getting their rent paid for by a guy every single month, and sometimes not even sleeping with them.
Yeah,
But
this
like
is the thing
them...
about sex for money. Sex is supposed to be cheap. Sex is cheap. Sex itself is cheap. It is a cheap thing. It is like a cheap good. So if you're paying $6,000 for sex, you're actually going to get way less. Like you're gonna get the most annoying fucking experience ever, you know. Whereas it's like that's kind of the weird thing about all this. It's like this is all a sort of LARP for guys who they're trying. They don't even really want the sex. They want the attention.
Attention, companionship.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. They don't even really want this sex. They want to believe that this like art hoe likes.
Yeah, dude. I was out at dinner with one of these guys who's paying the rent of like an e-girl on like the right, and I was talking to him about the e-girl, and I was like, "So what's the deal with you guys?" And like the way he told me the story was like, "Oh, we just really hit it off and connected emotionally.
Yeah,
like we really get each other." And he's paying her like 10K a month rent, and they're not even sleeping with each other. You know?
Yeah.
So it's it's kind of a good, if you're a chick and you like get a certain type of guy, you know, you can just charge to be their friend if you're cool enough.
Jeez. You know? Hopefully.
Stuff.
Unbelievable.
And where does that money go? You know, that's what we need to figure out. There needs to be an audit.
There has to be.
Well, it's just like a simulated version of being married anyway, right? You know, you're just paying, you know, men want to pay. We want to be the provider. You know, we want to provide. And that's what they're simulating. And in a way that's like actually worth more. Mm-hmm. Also, that girl's
there's this girl that I knew.
Incredible. Like, you got to admit, that girl really does have fucking amazing tits. Like, for real.
Can we AI so we can see it?
I mean, like, really good. Maybe 6,000. Maybe worse 6,000.
That had this guy that would... There's this e-girl that I knew that had this guy that would just, like, send her random amounts of money all the time. You know, not really genuinely not getting anything out of it other than friendship. Now, and this guy was not like a very wealthy guy, like actually pretty not wealthy, and would just spend his last dollar on this chick. And I was like, are you like sending him nudes? Are you? And it was like, no, we just talk. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, that is
that's
way
like,
more
I think
common than
being
you think.
a cuck would be, it's unbelievable.
Very common.
I don't have the mind for these people.
Yeah, I mean, I think in China, I mean, it's like the OnlyFans thing, right? It's like, I think in China, there's so few women because they, killed all of them.
Right.
That the men, like, I think like 50% of the men have no opportunity to ever get a girl. So all they do is they have these relationships with like OnlyFans models, and they just give them money. And that's their entire love life. It's just like giving OnlyFans models money. So it's like the simulation of the providing is actually like more, people want that more than the fucking,
Oof.
I know, it's very
Dude,
sad.
that's a good, honestly,
really
that could be a really good Mama article all its own.
Yeah, it's very sad.
I've never actually heard it put that way. I think that's actually kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
All right, we should end on a good high note. Let's find something really hilarious and ridiculous. Obviously, I want to talk about rubbers at some point.
I don't get why you think rubbers is anything at all.
It's not what I think.
Rubbers?
This is objectively, he is like the #1 song on Instagram, the #1 song on TikTok, #1 song in LA, all that sort of stuff. It's a whole thing. But we don't have to get into that.
What type of music is it?
Let's talk about baby Down syndrome.
Hold on. What type of music is it?
It isn't it's a whole. If anything, it's like GTA. I mean,
it's like a meme song.
Nigger culture? I don't know.
It's not even. That's the weird thing. It's like it's almost like a. I don't even know. Should I play the song?
I think play the song.
All right. Can we play the song? I would actually like to.
I can do it, or let me do it. Let me do this. Because it's unbelievable. It's not a. It's like the #1 song in America right now. Share. Quick. All right, here we go. I think I just have to play. Here we go. No, maybe? How do I do this? Okay. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear?
Yeah.
Swiping cards and stacking chips. I saw you sinking ships.
I already won.
Left me standing in the pouring rain. Now I bought a heavy diamond chain. My pocket's getting thicker. The watch is moving quicker. Money talk is much louder now.
Is this written by Lin-Manuel
Can't
Miranda?
sleep through the night. Can't sleep through the night. Still seeing your face in the glass. Why do you call when you're short on cash? Can't sleep through the night. I'm losing my mind tonight. Bankrolls on the table. Watching local cable. Hating that I'm able. Hating that I'm able. Plastic smiles on Sunset Boulevard. Living fast and playing every card. Broken hearts and bitter bills. Swallowing these jagged little pills. Your messages are flooding in. Thinking that you're gonna win. I just let the rubber band snap. But I can't sleep through the night. Can't sleep through the night. Still seeing your face in the glass. Why do you call when you...
That's how good is that?
Dude, it worked on
Genuinely, my take on that is it's Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote something from the Mexican Goy Slave Says from the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
Like if, yeah. What was
Lin-Manuel Miranda. Here's what I like about it, right? Because
that's what it gave.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna draw a quick connection here. Because it's the same thing as like the fruit cup things, the pineapple Kool-Aid things. It's the same thing, right? Black culture is like very it's all about the bandwagon, right? And so this is actually, it's like kind of just like funny and like it's very kitschy and it's like great for social media. So like people just started putting it in their, you know, in their like their stories and their shorts and all that sort of stuff. And it has become like its own phenomenon. And I think it's actually hilarious because like everybody's now acting like it's just like great. And I don't know if they know that it's kind of a bit, because this is a legitimate rapper. The DJ is a legitimate DJ, but they just like put this out and it's pure, like it sounds like GTA 6. It's like a hilarious song, but it's also kind of like, oh my God, now it's stuck in my head. There's something fascinating about this just because like now all the blacks love it.
It's the
all
Pet
the internet
Shop
is
Boys,
into it.
dude. It sounds like the Pet Shop Boys.
There's something.
You got to listen to the Pet Shop Boys. It's like, yeah, it's this.
I'm sorry, I'm not
80s
45
sort of
or whatever the fuck you are, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
sorry, I'm only
faggot.
37 instead of 41.
The Pet Shop Boys. Yeah,
dude, I didn't know what the Pet Shop Boys until I was like 38. The Pet Shop Boys are a British like gay ass band. Like it sounds like very gay 80s, like gay.
Yeah, there's something.
But this is like it sounds
that.
exactly like the fucking Pet Shop Boys. This song is like it's clearly like an AI Pet Shop Boys.
But if you go to his Instagram and you look at him posting like that clip, it has comments from basically every major artist right now. Justin Bieber just posted it. It's like completely taken.
Is the dude in the video the guy who made the song?
Yeah. Well, there's a DJ that's not in the video, but that's the singer, is that light-skinned black guy.
Wow.
And they're in LA. It's like overtaken. It's overtaken Drake on like every chart currently. This is like a major hit song right now.
Yeah, if this was black culture, I'd be fine with it. If they went this direction.
That's what I'm saying. There's something like, going on here.
It's kind of goofy and kind of like, oh, you know, it still has the themes of like niggers that just don't have any ability to care about anything serious, but it's like in a goofy way. It's like
it's cute.
It's like ribbity rap-tastic. That's kind of like what rap used to be before it became like, you know.
We got a frame
like,
Pub.
Oh
Pub,
boy,
Pub
came down and I fought Superman with my bare hands, like that kind of rap. That shit was great.
We gotta frame Pub's present. Pub is our local groiper. We gotta just say that we represent all types here, and we accept all types. And he is our groiper, so he is gonna do the groip thing. So we gotta just let him do it. And
I'll be the goiper. There you go.
You're the goiper. Wow, that's funny. How has nobody thought of that before?
Wow, that is
goiper.
Never heard that.
I had to do it because Isaac said no more puns, so I had to do one.
No, for real, puns. Apart from any racial categorization, puns are truly the lowest thing in the world. Any person who does puns is it's like the lowest form of creativity. You know, it's the lowest.
Also, by the way, if anybody watching this is trying to figure out if Mama is run by the Jews, look at the quadrant that is retarded in Jewish. Nothing is ever retarded in Jewish, apparently. Everything is just goy and gay.
All right, so what's something that's retarded in Jewish? What's something that's retarded in Jewish?
I don't know.
Isaac.
Yeah. There's a lot of retarded Jewish shit.
Hold on, let's go.
I think if you,
go over to this. Let's go see real quick.
Our most retarded Jewish thing from this week.
Madonna has to be the most retarded Jewish thing ever. That's one.
That's gay.
She's not Jewish. Is she Jewish? That's gay. Madonna's obviously gay.
Kabbalah thing, I thought she did the whole Kabbalah wrist slit. She was like the original Kabbalah follower. Don't you remember that when all the celebrities were wearing the little red thing? The red.
Dude, you guys don't understand. Madonna is a gay icon. Okay. She's definitely
Yeah,
Jewish.
she is.
Not anymore, dude.
Yes.
Still? Dude, she just performed and it looked so scary.
At Pride.
Yeah, so disgusting, dude. Oh my god, so weird.
I thought
That
she looked
Madonna shit.
Yeah,
oh,
Denzel
dude,
likes
Denzel
that.
loves old bitches, dude.
Yeah, Denzel,
insane.
stop. Pipe down, dude.
I bookmarked that clip immediately.
Oh, you're just whacking off to that Madonna.
HelloFresh has got to be Jewish and gay, right?
Goy. Hello. Any DoorDash type of.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
Goy.
well, let me look
Yeah,
at this up.
Goy.
Hold on, let me look this up.
That's Goy and gay.
CEO of HelloFresh has to be a Stein or a
No, HelloFresh has like a bottoms up
dude.
promo.
Yeah,
All right, what do you
bottoms
think?
menu, dude. Bottoms
What do you
menu.
think the CEO of HelloFresh's name is?
We always have this debate. The Jews tricking the Goys into using a service makes it Goy, not Jewish.
I don't know.
Right,
This one
right.
is. Actually, wait, I could be wrong. He just has a really German name. Hold on, let me see. Early life. Nothing. There's nothing on his. His name is.
I have
Richter.
perfect Judar. I'll be able to tell you. Oh no, Richter,
name's
not a Jew.
Dominic
Jew.
Richter.
No, not a Jew. Richter's a German name, not a Jew name.
COO is.
Richter
Vanessa.
was putting them in the gas chambers.
Yes, Richter is a Nazi. He is not a Jew. Dude, we
Richter's
have
the
nothing in
last
Jew
name.
and retarded. We gotta find some stuff for Jew and retarded.
I don't know, man.
I think
we get it.
like define Jew, because if it's not Jews tricking Goys, then what is it?
Yeah, I know. This is kind of the problem.
It's
right?
like the
'Cause yeah.
The best example we had from this week was
Because Jews are always tricking. They're always tricking the Goys.
Yeah.
Like is
That's how they make
compound
money.
Typically
interest,
on these, it's like
What?
like is compound interest Jewish or Goy? Because Goys do it, but Jews initiate it, right?
That's Jewish.
So like we
Jewish.
always have this problem with this thing. I think compound interest is Jewish, but like Goy slop is Goy. Like
Yeah, we can't.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's hard.
we tend to plot the victim instead of the perpetrator because
Right.
we are funded by literally the nation of Israel.
And
We are FARA agents of Israel. So, as far as we know,
did was the $7,000 to post thing ever a real thing, or
I don't know.
well, not.
we got off.
I thought I just read recently that they're like getting sued by people who didn't get paid or something. It's like
7,000. You
the
mean
most Jewish
you mean
story ever
700?
became more Jewish somehow.
6,000. Who's paying?
No, I thought it was
$5,000?
7,000.
7,000? You mean 500? We're doing that bit.
You need $200 for.
No, I mean, look, as somebody who's intimately has knowledge of these things, Israel's not great at PR marketing because true Ashkenazis are not. We've already gone over this. They're not Americans. They're their own thing. So they're much angrier and they're much more righteous and aggressive. And so they think they're more right. And so they tend to do bad ideas sometimes. But I don't think anybody didn't get paid. Jews generally pay. Unless you didn't fulfill the contract.
Wow.
No,
Well, the other thing is like the other thing is Israel
And they'll
doesn't,
find a way that you didn't fulfill.
but
the
Israel doesn't
contract.
pay directly either. Israel, if they're doing any sort of psyop or whatever, which they don't, this is like the other thing. We just saw our president, which is, it's funny, we didn't even mention this. This should have actually been one of the main stories. Our president literally said he told Netanyahu, "Are you fucking crazy? You need to chill the fuck out." So we did Trump sleeps, but really the biggest story probably of the last week is that Trump acknowledged and confirmed that he asked if Netanyahu was fucking crazy and basically to stand down, which is like part of this greater thing where he has an election coming up, and he needs to essentially, he basically is like threatening Netanyahu in some degree, where it's just like, hey, you need to do what I'm doing, because Trump is not dumb. He understands branding, understands marketing, and he knows right now his brand is not great because of this war. I think he totally mismanaged this. I think he realizes that, and so he. Laura Loomer's out here is like, they have a leaker in the administration. He's like, dude, it was literally Trump that was like, yeah, I told that fucking guy, is he fucking crazy? He said that. He probably went out and immediately leaked that.
Yeah, but didn't you see that exact same journalist, that Israeli journalist, had the exact same story about Joe Biden? Like in the Joe Biden. Yeah, no, you didn't see that. Yeah, that exact same Israeli journalist had a story that was like,
but here's the thing,
Joe Biden. Hold on. Joe Biden says he had the exact same story like during the Biden presidency, where Biden told Netanyahu, "Fuck you," and it was the same fucking story, and it was very weird that it was the same
or did
fucking thing.
the administration confirm it? Because Trump literally confirmed it himself.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's weird that was like the same.
But I think
cycle.
that's kind of the bit, right? They do this. They're good at this game. Trump knows what's going on, and he has to say, and I don't think Netanyahu gives a shit. But Netanyahu does know.
Well, Netanyahu addressed it though.
Well,
right.
Netanyahu was asked about it
when he addressed it. Fashion, you guys are not thinking of the obvious play that this probably is, which is that Trump and Netanyahu agreed to leak this so that Trump can save face and be like, I told him he's crazy. Netanyahu can go back home and be like, I'm fucking crazy for the Jews. Sorry, but I'll do whatever it takes to protect the Jews. And they both win. Trump gets to kind of cover his ass, and Netanyahu gets to do whatever he wants, and they'll probably agree on what to do.
That's sort of the interesting thing, because there's an argument to be made that because the other side is just as right wing in Israel. The other guy, I forget his name, that's running against him. And if Netanyahu is portrayed as not kind of doing what America says, this is like, I think this is the biggest thing that I think the true anti-Semitic right misses. Israel is always basically going to do what America needs to do from a larger standpoint, from a more broad standpoint. They do these little things that are always sort of subversive, but in the grand scheme of things, especially when it comes to somebody like Netanyahu, he wants to keep power. So you always have to keep power in your own fiefdom. And so from a foreign policy standpoint, these guys have to kind of they have to play by the rules. And if the Knesset sees these guys as not doing, political autism, sorry. Sorry, but if the Knesset sees him as not doing that, he'll lose. I'm just saying, he'll lose the election.
Knesset?
Yeah, that's their Congress.
Dude, as soon as you've said the word Knesset on this fucking pod, it's a fail.
Dude, I am registering as a FARA agent tomorrow. Okay, so
I love when people called me a Likudnik. I'm like, what the fuck is that? They're always like, you're a Likudnik spy. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Anyway, all right. How do we wrap this up?
Let's talk about the Down syndrome baby abortion.
Down syndrome baby, and then we got to go.
Okay.
Let's close on Downs baby.
Downs baby. Oh, aborted baby.
Is it
Ray? Do you have a take on this?
To abort your Downs baby, is that chill?
Yeah. Is it pub? Is it more Jew? Is abortion more Jewish or more goy? This is a pub question. I feel like.
Oh God. See, this is where we're struggling with the definitions, because it's very Jewish.
That is fun.
No, but it's also pretty goy. Like actually, the women who want abortions the most are actually kind of not waspy, but like the original abortion woman was a eugenicist who was like, the blacks can't have any more babies. You know,
Margaret Sanger.
Yeah,
but
wasn't
is she a Jew?
What
was she a Jew? Sanger does sound Jewish, but was she a Jew?
Sanger. Oh.
She was not Jewish.
Sanger Weiss.
Yeah, I think she wasn't.
Irish Catholic. However,
the real abortionists are more like white women. That's more like a white woman thing.
The main funders of World Abortion Fund and Planned Parenthood are absolutely Jewish. But that's more of the pipeline of like academia to how it's not like because like Jews learn about abortion and that's what they do. It's more of a
it's like the Susan G. Coleman, like it's
it's a woman. It's a woman sort of feminist liberal Judaism led. They're the main funders.
I don't think it's. I don't.
Well, here's what I would say.
I think it's definitely
abortion as a topic, like abortion as a tool, is originated as kind of like, you know, from people that see everybody as these economic pieces on this big game, you know, in this big but this specific
total society view, there's a word for this. It's like
but in this specific instance, it's a couple that doesn't want their, you know, Disney life to be fucked up. So it's pretty goy, you know.
Although, do you want to know what Google says about the Jews and abortion? The American Jewish community has a long-standing history of supporting reproductive freedom. 80% of Jewish adults support legal abortion. It's not. Jewish donors and institutions consistently channel significant financial advocacy towards abortion access, grounded in Jewish legal teachings and values. The Jewish Fund for Abortion Access, $1.5 billion. The Red Tent Fund, rooted in Jewish values. This national abortion fund supports patients nationwide, regardless of background. And then Lisa and Douglas Goldman Fund and local Jewish community relations councils regularly award substantial grants to nationwide. So the Jews are the only people participating in eugenics in America, which is based.
Not true.
Which is based. Which is based. I'm making a pro-Jew argument. This is based. I like it. High IQ based. Hello. Otherwise we'd be living in a jungle.
It definitely is Jewish, but it's also white as fuck. It's also like very white. It's like it's a woman thing. It's a woman. It's like women. It's the woman group.
His point is the Jews are directly responsible for lowering the black birth rate more than any other.
No, but it's the whites that did that. I don't think that's the Jews. Is Sanger a Jew? We will decide if Sanger was a Jew or not.
No, but
if Sanger wasn't a Jew, then no, it's not a Jew.
Sanger was OG. She was before. She was still a eugenicist, but she was before. She could have never imagined what Planned Parenthood was today.
Yeah, it's kind of like
why? I mean, I don't think that's true. Why not? It's probably exactly what she wants.
No, because it's just what she wanted, but she needed Jews to create that infrastructure.
What?
Well, it's kind of like the guy that created basketball was a white guy, but it's since been co-opted.
Yeah, there's a reason why all the sports owners are Jewish. It's because they're better at business here.
Dude, you know the best sports owner of all, Stan Kroenke. He owns the Rams. He owns Arsenal. He owns the Denver Nuggets. He's the best sports owner in all history, not a fucking Jew. And he's a fucking German from like Wisconsin or something. And he's great.
Anomaly.
He's fucking really cool.
Sounds Jewish.
Anomaly.
Yeah, Kroenke. No, but he's not Jewish. He's not a Jew. And he's awesome.
Exception proves the rule usually.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some things that are like white stuff, and I sort of get the sense that like aborting babies is like a white woman thing. I feel like it's like Elizabeth Warren. I feel like Elizabeth Warren would have been in there doing backroom abortion. You know, like Elizabeth Warren wants to kill those fucking babies. You know?
Aborting your baby so that you can keep doing your YouTube like life is very goy.
I think that's good. That's pretty.
Abortion
good.
is a function of a godless, religionless, cultureless society, which more than anything is led by secular Jews in this country.
Dude, you did a great job interviewing your guest Reii, who has now left the podcast.
She's still here.
Is she? Oh, she's
still here.
There she is. Okay.
She keeps running away.
All right, we got to give Reii. Talk to Reii, and then we should be.
Reii, who's responsible for all the abortions?
Anti-child media.
The Jews. She gets it. She knows what we're talking about.
It's the Jews. It's the Jews.
Who's in charge of anti-child media?
Well, the Protestants too, to be in some degree.
Fat leftists. I don't want kids.
Fat leftists. It is true. It was communism.
Yeah.
This couple, though, here's the whole thing. Why did they think it was a good idea to like make a Twitter post 17 paragraphs long about this? And they thought, like, they had to have known they were going to get just destroyed on Twitter by this. By the way, like 90% of like the big blue checks that responded to it have had abortions. It's like, so that's not even the point, right?
Are you guys all saying you would have the Downs baby? For sure.
Oh, if it's Downs, yeah, the Downs kids are cool now. Like now you like want one. Like they're like really funny and cool. Like now you want a Downs.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones maybe not though. Like if you're gonna have like a really fucked up one, like I don't know.
Like that black dude
as
that
someone
was,
who famously has a Downs brother named Eric, I would have.
Oh, sorry.
We love you, Eric.
It's a bit, but that's okay.
You're doing a bit.
It's a bit that I do.
Oh, you don't have one.
Well, I do it on Twitter.
Okay.
But
I have two siblings. I have two siblings with Down syndrome, but they're not named Eric.
You have two siblings with Down syndrome?
Wait, really? You actually really do?
Double Downs?
I genuinely do. Yeah, I do.
Damn.
I did
like
some
the
serious.
third? That's just like the only.
I'm the third.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude!
Holy shit!
Are you the oldest or the youngest? Where are you in the three?
No. Oh wait, are you asking if I'm the only child who doesn't have Down syndrome?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking if I was the third. That's kind of like functional. No, there are plenty of children in my family. My parents had a lot of kids, and the two of the younger ones, since my mom was older when she had them, have Down syndrome. It's when you're older and you have children, your chances of having a child with Down syndrome increase.
Yeah.
So my mom really liked having kids, and just had one with Down syndrome, and then there's one in the middle and then the very last one had Down syndrome. So 2 girls with Down syndrome.
So what's her Down syndrome rate? What's like the percentage of the kids?
2 out of 12 is what? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician.
Damn, you have 12 siblings. That's
12.
11 siblings, because
that
would be the 12th. So.
Oh my god.
How many of them follow you?
That's a lot.
Yeah, how many follow you on Twitter?
It's a point of contention at this moment. There are family members who are upset. I didn't know you were racist. I was like, well, I don't know. Like,
wait, you didn't know?
What do you want me to say to that?
One of 11 white people born of white people was racist.
Right. It's like I don't know.
Master race makers over here.
You had two out of your 12 kids had Down syndrome. One of them, like the odds are, it's like,
yeah, no, I don't know what I would do. But I
having
definitely
12 kids is goy.
But as somebody who has actual experience with this, what do you think? Like, is it worth having a Downs kid or not?
Okay, so I moral fagged about this on the timeline when this whole thing was kind of popping off, and I'm very pro-life. So like So I mean, my opinion is probably going to be a little more moral faggy for the podcast, I would say.
That's okay.
I think
you can have your authentic opinion. What's your opinion?
I'm moral fag on the timeline.
Just 1 second. Let him say his fucking opinion. What is your opinion?
Yeah, I genuinely think that one, it's wrong to kill a baby, and these are babies. So, it's wrong to kill it. The reasoning behind it is also, I mean, if you're going to accept the reasoning behind it that they're going to be burdened for the rest of their life with a retarded child that's not going, then that's the exact same, that's the same exact reasoning that they'll use for any other child, right? Like a girl that's in college who doesn't know how to use contraception or whatever. Oh, I'm going to be burdened. I can't like, it's the same reasoning to me. And also it's like, okay, then what if your child's like 5 and, hits their head? Like I knew a kid that fell out of a treehouse at like 5, hit their head and was a permanent child. Are you allowed to then euthanize kill that child? So it's I don't know. To me, it's just, it's faulty argument. Like
And unless you don't believe that that's a baby, then I cannot like then you can argue from there. But these people were like legitimately like, yeah, we had to abort our child. Like that was the language they used. So to me, it's
I
like,
feel like
yeah,
you
that's
went
kind of
into
sick.
like reciting all of the Ben Shapiro stuff you remembered from working your Indian job just now. All the like anti-abortion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
See, that's
if
actually,
your
what's funny is
5-year-old
I did
turned
not
into a
want to
child-
talk about it because I knew you would do that. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I'm with you. No, let me say, I
agree.
agree. I'm a very pro-life. I completely fucking agree. I mean, I would maybe. I mean, it depends on how fucked up they are, right? Like, if they're really, really fucked up, then you abort them, right? But it's like if they're just downs, like that seems fine to me. I would keep the downs.
That was that was a part of the
whatever.
discourse that was a part of the discourse that I just didn't understand. It's just very apparent to me how few people have interacted with people with Down syndrome. It's like, I think you're thinking about like wheelchair, like vegetables, and that's not what the case is.
If it's gonna be a wheelchair vegetable, then you can abort it. I think. If it's gonna be completely fucked up, like to that
The thing
degree,
is, you
like,
never know, dude, because you get apparently a bunch of people you get trisomy in like apparently like a quarter of the time they just like are normal or something. Hold on, Ray's got to go.
Heard of it, yeah.
All right,
Ray, hold on. We're let's let Ray go and then let's wrap it up. Ray, final thoughts
On what?
on life.
Ray, where would you place Mama on the Matrix? Are we gay or retarded or Jewish and goy? What do you think?
Denzel's always got the good questions. Oh,
We're goy?
nice.
Are we goy and gay or goy and retarded? What do you think?
Goy and gay.
Nice.
Amen.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Ray Valentina. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
You were great, Ray. Thank you.
Well, we have 1,000 viewers on X right now. Pretty good.
We're doing
We're
good.
only, fucking MTS, which is funded 1,000 billion times more than we are, only has 5,000. So, TBPN usually only has about 5,000. So we could be worth $100 million if we have sex with Sam Altman in the near future.
I'll do it.
Done.
Yeah, you'd be down. You'd be down
I
to
knew
pay.
Harrison was going to volunteer as tribute.
Harrison was
Dude,
like,
I use
oh, yeah.
Claude. I use Claude. Wait, Sam Altman, OpenAI. Yeah, I use both. A
No,
lot, so.
yeah, he's OpenAI.
I use them both a lot. So if it would help,
Relieve Sam.
gladly. I don't care. I don't care. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Fucking cares. But yeah, no, I don't know what I would do about the Downs thing. But I also just had a kid, dude. So like, when you got when you have kids, dude, you're just like, how could I ever murder my child, even if they were like a cute little retard? And dude, your Down syndrome baby is like they're just a little kid forever, which is kind of optimal.
It's
in some ways,
really I mean, again, speaking from experience, it's like it's genuinely they are the coolest part of the family gatherings or whatever.
Yeah,
and then the other thing is like people will be like, well, what about people that aren't financially able to whatever and health issues and all that? And it's like it's funny, like when they were born, especially the first one, our family was not doing well financially, and I talked about that in my post. My dad had like lost a business that he'd built for well over a decade because of the 2008 crash. So like we were not doing well financially. On top of that, we had at that point 9 other kids. So that excuse just doesn't make any sense. Like you figure it out, you just
Are you guys
the second. No, everybody asks that. No, my family's Protestant, like evangelical.
I think they're
but it
seems Mormon.
It didn't have to. No, it's not Mormon. No, it didn't have anything to do with religion though. Like genuinely, my mom really just liked having kids, so it was.
Yeah, my cousin's extremely autistic. He's never really grown out of being basically, 10 years old. And we grew up with him. But I grew up libtarded where it was like, you have to just kill anybody who would ever have a bad time in life. And it's such a crazy, I don't know. I think it's very crazy. Again, like I agree with Isaac. If you're coming out with like your lungs are growing outside of your body and you're gonna die within 48 hours, like, yeah, dude, obviously. But it's like, I don't know. But also the trisomy thing, it's dicey. It doesn't always mean you're just gonna like have like a happy-go-lucky Down syndrome kid. Sometimes, like a lot of times, they die very young. They have a horrible. There's lots of issues. Again, I'm actually very pro-choice in a lot of ways, but I'm also pro-life. The issue is that most abortions are just an inconvenience thing, not like a health of the mom. Yeah. It's all nonsense.
In this situation too, it's like these people are pretty independently wealthy. This guy's got a very, very successful YouTube channel. Like all of the excuses that people were bringing up, it was like, one, I disagree, but whatever. They're just not applicable to this situation. So it's weird that you would even bring them up.
The fact that they put it on Twitter, so
that's the other thing
nonchalant.
Too.
Bro, just be like, hey, we had a miscarriage. It sucks.
You don't understand content, man. That's good. We're talking about it. That's good content.
I don't know. It's terrifying.
Killing your downs, baby.
How crazy.
No, that's the thing about shame, dude. People react to shame in one of two ways. Like either you take shame for what it is, which is like God telling you don't do that anymore, or you take it as like, I shouldn't be ashamed of this. And that's how people become gay. They're like, why do I feel bad that a guy jizzed in my ass last night? I shouldn't feel bad about that. Well, why do I feel bad about this? And then they go out and they say, I love when guys jig. You know what? I fucking love it. And that's why people like do their abortions, because they know they feel bad about it. And they feel bad about it for a reason, but they're like, I shouldn't feel bad about this. This is not fair. And then they like make it their whole identity. Yeah.
And there's something. Whoa.
Well, even
has an office phone.
What the hell?
What?
That's me. Sorry.
Wow, you have an office phone? Also, it's like his apartment sketch. No, but there's also the like, I have to share in my shame with everyone. You all have
you all have to be anyway. And you have to tell me there's nothing wrong with me. You have to say it's not your fault, you know.
But even before that, it's like, no, I have to tell everyone because I know what I did was wrong, but I want you. It's like offloading that pain onto other people, even though it doesn't matter if they agree with you or not. It's like, as soon as I tell everyone, now I know everyone feels bad because you did like, this is not this isn't 2008, dude, where like nobody talked about abortion or, you know, whatever, or it was like always empowering. This is like 2026. People are kind of like, hey, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Right.
What do you? Yeah, like, you didn't have to do that or ever be a part of that.
There was when gay marriage was legalized, there was a point that a pastor actually made that I heard that was really interesting. That was like, homosexuals are like the people pushing the homosexual agenda, or the people out at all the parades afterwards, like. He was like, they're the bigger believer in God than some of the people in my church, because they're like, it's like not enough that they just go do whatever they want, which they could have done right but it wasn't about like, oh, we want to get married and tax purpose. They wanted the church to bless their marriage.
Yes, yeah,
that was the point.
And that's what they want. They want God to accept the thing. And the thing is, like, look, like when I talk about this, I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying that I am not a very bad sinner, worse than most people, which I am. What I'm trying to say is that you need to know that it's bad. You know what I mean? Like you need to know, like when you do something bad, you need to know it's bad. The problem is when these people, they don't know what they're deciding that what they're doing is good. And it's like, they know it's bad. But instead of just fucking being like, all right, shame, we all have to deal with this. We all have to wake up and fucking, go through this. They react to it and they make it like, they make it their identity. They make their shame their identity. This is also why I don't like AA for this reason. I don't like AA because it's like, I'm an AA person. And it's like, okay, so you are the thing that you tried to escape your whole life, that you don't want to be, it's your whole identity. It's like you go to a meeting every week and talk about this thing. It's like, dude, if you really don't want to do it, don't fucking do it. Don't make it the core of your whole being. Anyway, sorry. This is a tangent.
Yeah, I think our society nowadays is identity obsessed, and it's like, I don't know, social media just kind of exasperates that. You know, people are like, you have to know. It was the whole thing back when there were less identities. It was like the few annoying identities that were out there were like gluten intolerant or vegetarian. Like the joke was, how do you know if somebody's a vegetarian? They'll tell you within 5 seconds of meeting you. Like people were obsessed with you knowing that's oh, I'm gluten. Like I remember working in restaurants. It was like, okay, you're not that special. The last 5 people that came through were doing it. But people are very, very, I don't know. It's just like people walk around with their bios on their sleeve. Like, this is who I am. You got to know. You need it. And it's very annoying. It's getting old. But I think it's I don't know. I think it's all just like this whole postmodern liberal. Like we're building a new society that's like we're tossing out all the old things, and
you're going
and it's
into
like, well,
yeah, you're talking about postmodernism.
Yeah,
that's not a Ben Shapiro thing.
That is more.
That's not a Ben Shapiro
That's
thing.
more Jordan Peterson, but it's still intellectual dark web.
Postmodernism.
IDW.
I thought it was more
my
Claude
alarm went off and said you were talking about political ideology.
Yeah. No.
Whoa.
Office before was like they were big, bro. He was early IDW, bro. He was ID fucking W early on. He was so sick. All right, we got to fucking end this fucking podcast. This has gone on way too long.
Yeah, I'm about to get divorced.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna be so drunk at my dinner. It's gonna be so bad.
I love that.
All right. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love you all.
Bye, everybody. Follow the social listeners.
Yeah, follow the socials. Thank you, Valentina, Reii, Valentina, and Wade Stotts, and Denzel, and Mexican Goy